Yeah, we find her, the beautiful girl we've been missing. We wanna have her kissing. We find her, now we in love. Say Gusso, the remix.
DMB, Tuck Spice, remix.
Now if I had to lose you like a bad phone connection, I'd change my game to get a better reception. Sit back, let's start this interaction. Don't fight the feelings, just a chain reaction. Your heart won't give it the wrong instructions. Like my GPS, yes, I got the right direction. We gotta merge together like a road intersection. Last stop is gonna be my love and affection. I ain't like the other dudes, they wanna call you shorty, but I'ma call you a beautiful girl. I took your picture home, my mama saw it, she's a very, very beautiful girl. I wanna put you in my video, cause you're so beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. So when you hear us on your radio, turn up your stereo. It's beautiful girl.
Gotta find a shorty, what's worth of a lady. It's nice but maybe doesn't look like 40. It's taking a little time. I wasn't seeing no signs, any traces of my baby. Who's gonna be my baby? But I thought I'm gonna take my time. Within took a long fine eye. I saw a shorty passing by. She's got this very pretty smile. It was right at the pen station. I tried to make a conversation, holding her arms, feeling so tough. I felt the sensation. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Now I realize I found me a beautiful girl. She's a model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it by. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, a killing eye. I found me a beautiful girl.
Body me LP,
My wish came true when I saw you, girl. God must have blessed me with your beauty, girl. Looking so right from your head to your toe. Shaped like a Coke bottle with a smile of a queen. My queen to be, you my destiny. Got a body of a goddess with your beauty. I'm impressed and I'm never in distress. Come on over and be mine. Been searching for a man and now all the cats keep looking to mine. With a sexy walk and a sexy talk, she must be from the planet called the sexy world. I know I ain't tripping, better yet I'm thinking put a ring on the finger, we look good together. Take your place in my heart with your beauty. I'ma say that I'll never turn away. Who would think I'm in love?
Such the way she smiles at me just really makes me weak. The way she speaks to me just really make me go so weak. Keep staring in her eyebrows. All I kept on saying is wow. If you touch as a breeze at night, all I really want in my life. Oh yeah, it's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing tight. I found me a beautiful girl. Yeah, beautiful girl. One beautiful girl, yeah. Beautiful girl.
Damn. Money. You seen her? Hot Ice. Have you seen her? LP. Have you seen her? I'ma go over to Tux Bites. I know you've probably seen her. He has a lot of beautiful girls with him. Tux, it's DMB, baby. Look.
Beautiful.
I look for a while, but I can't seem to find a beautiful girl so I can make her mine. Time after time, I've been searching for a while, but every girl I meet never seems worthwhile. What can I do? I pray to God for an answer. I feel pains in my heart like cancer, and when I find her, I'm gonna romance her. Lace several presents and gifts. Call me Santa Claus. I make a heartbeat pause. That's my girl, homeboy, not yours.
Cause the girl of my dreams, she's more than I ever thought. Show me ass and culture, I think I'm getting punked. She's what I really want, so I'm a go-getter. Since I'm a go-getter, you know I'm gon' get her. And I will give her the world, anything for my beautiful girl. Psych. Ooh,
It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine, brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it, beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing tight. I found a beautiful girl.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen of Prestige, welcome back. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all 10 of you watching me live. Good to see you. Do me a favor, as you're coming in, hit that like button, share and subscribe. Happy weekend. If you're in the United States of the Yankee, happy July 4th weekend. All right, hold on, give me 1 second. Let's see here. All right, how's everybody doing? Everybody good? All right, so this is Man of Prestige. My name is Ola, coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. Just give me 1 second right there. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Just wanted to make sure that our network is good. Anyway, this is Men of Prestige. Welcome back. Over here we talk about relationships with respect to power from a power standpoint. That's what we talk about. We talk about self-intelligence, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, seduction, attraction. Okay. If you haven't grabbed your free book yet, go ahead and grab the free book and then get access to the free course. It's a 30-day boot camp. It's called a Smart Relationship Guide. And then also, if you're not yet a part of the gang, okay, just go join us on WhatsApp. Just go to lolaanola.com/WhatsApp. And if that link doesn't work from your phone, you can also send a WhatsApp text message to +1 732 305 8577, and we will get you inside. All right. So I wanted to do some house cleaning there really quickly. Ada says Canada Day here. Shout out to you, Ada. Good to see you. All right, happy Canada's Day. Awesome. We're just July 4th weekend. July 4th is not until Tuesday. All right, so let's talk. Let's cover this Davido. We're continuing to the Davido stories because there's so many updates and there's so many things we have to cover. Okay, and it's weekend. In a little bit I might drop my link, okay, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. All right, with that being said, welcome, and I'll be right back. All right, so today is the chill day. We're just chilling, okay? I'm gonna go through some of this, give some insights, some lessons, my thoughts. I will also come back to the chat as I see chats coming in. I'll come back and just make some reference and then engage you whenever I get a chance to engage you. But again, let's get into it. All right, so you can see here that my Instagram saved page is packed with a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead right now and say shout out to Instablog Nigeria because I'm basically picking up some of this from their pages. All right, let's see here. Just give me 1 second. I'm a little clumsy today. I want to make sure my network is good. Okay, just give me 1 second. Just look at the page, and I'm gonna make sure that somebody switch off their network upstairs, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see. So we've got a few things I'm gonna cover here, and we're just gonna go through them one at a time. Then I'll dispense that off my saved. Okay. All right. So for those of you that may not be familiar, Davido over the past few days has been accused by a couple of ladies accused of impregnating them. Okay. In that time, there's been a young lady in particular that has garnered more of the popularity. Her name is Anita Brown, and she's basically engaged a lot of the trolls. She's become a troll herself. In fact, she's brought in Davido's wife, Chioma, and their son who passed away less than a year ago. So Nigerians, they've reacted to that, and basically Nigerians are not feeling the trolling the family. Nigerians have basically supported Davido for the most part, in spite of the fact that this is infidelity allegations. Particularly the ladies, what we'll find in a lot of these conversations is that people have selective rage. People choose when they want to react extremely negative to one side or the other. But you also have a lot of people also saying, hey, hold the man accountable. So we're seeing all of that and everything in between. So for me personally, it's very simple. Results, they don't lie. The truth is undefeated. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. So as a man, we kind of expect, as men, we expect that there's consequences for our actions, even when it seems like we have good intentions. But anyway, so here we are. We're still talking about Davido because a lot of people have things to say about it, and these are very important perspectives that we should pay attention to. And that's why we're going to talk about it. All right. Let me just see here. All right, good. So it looks like we're good. We're good. Let's see. All right. So the first one I'm going to go into is this one right here. Let's see. This auntie, her name is... Okay, apparently she made some prophecy some months ago about Davido. Let's see if it's relevant to what's going on right now. Let's check it out.
We should pray for him against accidents, Then Davido too, people should pray for him against accidents, A lot of arrows they sent to him, which is what people do to people. So people should then Davido too, people should pray for him against accidents,
Okay. So all she said is that people should pray for Davido against accidents. I guess you can consider unwanted pregnancies accidents. Hey, Abby, is that what it's about? Let me see. Somebody said this drama wouldn't have happened if he had stayed faithful to his wife. Those fans trying to normalize his raw cheating and him impregnating ladies because he's a celebrity is wrong. Cheating is cheating. Yeah, except that again, no one has told me if Chioma is okay with this or not. Everybody's assuming, but oh well. We get that. All right, so look at this one right here. This is posted by Goldmine Music. Let's see. Copyright. Let's make sure we don't get copyright stricken. So this one says, nothing can scatter a marriage built on love. A marriage built on love. I don't think these kids know what love is. I'm sure they're in love, but or at least they were, up to last week. But in terms of love as an action word, as an actual thing that can actually be a foundation for marriage, they have no idea. It's obvious they have no idea. In fact, even if Chioma subscribed to this behavior and she's all in on it, they have no idea, particularly the kind of love that will have to be a foundation for marriage. They have no idea. But it's 30, at 30, I can't claim that I had any idea at 32. So I'm just going to say that. Now who build one scatter ham? Stop using the wrong caption. Voila. People are responding to that. Carry your miserable self rest. Hey. Collection. If you know scatter, go scatter ham or de. So people are coming for each other now. All right. Said now old video. Yeah, of course it's old video. It's old video. But anyway, the obvious truth here is that a lot of people are rooting for Davido because it's a rock star, and shout out to Davido, but he will collect first shot. Let me look at this one. All right, so here we go. So this is on Instablog Nigeria. Again, shout out to Instablog Nigeria. I'm just getting some of these updates from here. Davido alleged pregnant side chick Anita took advantage of him. Somebody said that. Some kind of media personality, Afam. Let's see. Afam said that girl took advantage of Davido. She knew the man was grieving and needed a shoulder to lean on, but she rather offered bekus. A grieving man doesn't have the mental strength to say no. See men blaming a woman for a grown man's action. I wonder what kind of response is there. They both had sex. Of course, the girl is to blame too. Did Davido F himself? Then there's a reply, Orieburu. Men, must everything be gender war by some of you? Yeah, I think, people just, even the gender war thing, I've started to see it as a natural thing. I think it's always been there. So I'm not going to give it that much attention anymore. Some people are using it now to just be stupid, Anyway, let's look at what this one said. Let's see. Happy weekend, Tobia Tribe. Happy weekend. Good to see you. Hey, if you're watching me live and you're back there, please come and say hello on the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Come and say hello. Shout out to all 21 of you watching right now. Welcome. Hit the like button as you're coming in. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Thank you. I know it's Saturday. It's nice weather outside, so everybody is chilling, maybe out having a good time. That's fine. Anyway, this one says leave Davido to spend his money how he choose. If Chioma doesn't like it, she should go and make her own money. This is a music producer, K Solo. This one just offer a word of wisdom too. Word of wisdom, key dear. Voila. Anyway, we shall see. Let's continue. Okay. So here is he continues. I guess this is the full thing here. So we dragged Two-Face for being honest, yet we dragged Banky for being dishonest. See assumptions. First of all, I don't think Two-Face was being honest. I think Two-Face was delusional, generalizing like that. But I get what he's saying. But okay, so Two-Face was terrible at communication, at least, right? So that wasn't honesty. That was just terrible way of communicating whatever he was trying to say. Yet we dragged Banky for being dishonest. Okay, so Banky's name was not mentioned, but I'll let you continue. Now we're dragging David. Leave men to be men. These guys just tell on themselves so quickly. Leave men to be men. Leave people to show you who they truly are. What about being honest up front? If it's what people are speculating and telling the girl, like, hey, this is my life, this is what we're gonna do, right? Is that being honest, right? See, honesty God does, they don't lose meaning small. Even honesty don't lose meaning, right? Women say it's better to cry in a Lamborghini than in a keke. So Chioma has chosen where she's gonna cry. Ladies, you do say that. Okay? You do say that. So now he's using those talking points against you. These are the problems with talking points. She's not upset. So what's our concern? I beg, let men breathe. We owe them that responsibility. Responsibility just lost meaning too. But anyway, let's continue. Chioma won't take that nonsense from a poor church rat. So everybody should get out. All right. This was the first in the series. I asked the question. I said, can a high value man, can he cheat? Right? That was the question that I asked first. But go watch that video if you need more on that. Telling a rich man how to spend his money. Oh, wrong now. You can't ask men to hustle to be successful and then hustle alone and make their money alone. And you want to tell them how to spend it. Must be meant. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting perspective there. Wow. It's how we glorify cheating in this generation, Damilola said. So how stray bullet hits Chioma because she chose to endure. A lot of women are not feeling Chioma right now. They empathize with her, but they're not feeling her at the same time. Leave men to be men. The most useless comment I have seen this year. That's what Anna said. Shame on you, all justifying this man. Speaks a lot of volumes about how socially dysfunctional this society is. Okay. Sir LT says self-control is not about suppressing your desires in marriage, but about making conscious choices that honor your partner and the long-term health of your relationship. Let's stop promoting rubbish. Okay. There's 100 replies here. I wonder what. Maybe they were arguing back and forth. Probably that's what it was. Will you stay with the woman that same woman when you make money? Say the truth. Even if a woman stays with you in your struggling season, won't you still choose more beautiful women when the money eventually comes? Stop making it look like only women are sinners. All right, that's a lot. Jesus Christ. Let's move on. Before we move on to the next, let me see. I think I'm missing. Ada says, waiting this one, yeah. Tima, hello. Welcome. All right, let's continue. All right, so Davido's alleged pregnant side chick reveals the kind of things the singer like. Okay, let me look at this comments. This girl is making me, okay, so Sugar Essential says, this girl is making me feel David gets down with anything. Like the fuck is all this hexagon looking girl dragging you for? Ha! Women supporting women in the what. But she found it and she answered. She said, Sugar, that's what he likes. He paid for some of this fake shit 2 weeks ago. Okay. What do you call that? Clap back? Here's another reply. She's replying people. Nina is replying people, essentially. Okay. The question today, by the way, is, did Anita go too far? Has Davido hit rock bottom? Anyway, some people were asking that in the chat earlier. I said, you know what? That's a question we should throw out to the whole Prestige family. Let's see. Has it hit rock bottom yet? Is it done? Is it tired? Is enough? Is it ready to be faithful? Finally, once and for all. Is he there yet? Are we there yet? All right, let's see. Footy B says, definitely lying about not knowing that he's married. Okay, they're talking about Anita now because she said she did not know he was married. Okay, which was basically a full-blown cap.
Stop the cap.
All right. Definitely lying about not knowing that he's married when he's literally mentioned it in most of his interviews about my wife. Also, you can't say that you knew about his son passing. Okay, so we're going to go over that in a minute because she claims she knew about some things, some information about son passing. And there's also some things I'll read to you later where she insinuated that Davido would come back to her and basically call her maniac, something like that. I don't know. I'll read it to you when we get there. You knew about his son passing, but not about him being married. And then she replies. She said, you dummy, he wasn't even with her when the baby died. Retarded. Shut up. Okay. These are the people that Davido decided to give the keys to the empire to. Oh my God. All right, this was one of the comments from before. I'm sorry, in America we don't think like that. No, babe, I'm 29. I don't want to be married. Okay, so she's generalizing Americans are crying, especially African American people are crying about the breakdown of the family structure. Men are crying. They want it to be better, but sometimes they're confused. They want to be passport bro at the same time too. So everyone is confused. Everybody need weary. But she's lying. She's generalizing Americans. They don't just say, hey, I never want to be married. That's BS. Okay. There's a 3 out of 4 chances they will be married if you're a lady, African American. There's a 3 out of 4 chances they will not be married, I should say. There's a 1 out of 4 chance that they will be married. Okay, so that's another topic for another day. Okay. Prada, you so fine. Okay, these were some of the posts from before that we've already covered before. This was when it first broke out. So if you want to see some of this, go back and watch that. Let's move on to the next one here. Hold on. Let me go back. There might be a comment here. I'm sure he's somehow regretting the fact that he ever met this lady. What manner of dragging is this? Has he regretted it? Has Davido hit rock bottom yet? I doubt it. Davido is a very rich guy right now. He's on top of the world. In fact, he had a show last night at, Afro Nation in Portugal. Listen, when you're on top of the world like that, self-reflection is far. It's hard. Even if somebody come and try to throw sonson in your nyori, or salt or nyori in your sonson, how do they say that? Somebody try to mess things up for you. You just say, I don't do that. I don't get time for nonsense. I'm unavailable. That's probably what's going on right now with Davido. I don't see it that he's like, the only thing is that maybe Chioma gets to a place and she says, I'm leaving. That may mess with him a little bit. That's the only chance. If Chioma sees this and is like, oh, it's a lie, Abby. Okay, let's move on. Then no chance. There's no chance anywhere. Or if Chioma is part of this lifestyle, did you ever think about that? No one is talking about that. She might just be a part of this lifestyle. She's Gen Z too, right? Yeah. So some of these people, they engage in this lifestyle together. Married. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, Davido's fourth baby mama, Larissa. I've never seen this person before. I'm just catching up too. Just so you know, I'm just catching up. But I heard he has maybe about 6 now. I had. Fourth baby mama, Larissa, reacts to his latest cheating scandal. Says, use me as God forbid button. Wahala. Let me see here. Another side chick on the condemn another of our own kind. You ain't in no position to say anything, ma'am. She didn't say anything. Huh? Oh my God. What did she say? She didn't say anything now. The genius. And I don't get patience at all. Oh, let's see. Let me come to the chat for a second here. So much wrong being glorified these days. Hey, it's what it is. I understand, but just keep in mind that people in general, they generally have selective outrage. Okay, they only get outrage when at the end of the day, if you like, you just like, and you give them a lot of pass, you give them grace, and when you don't like them, you don't give them any grace. Okay. And that's what I see that's going on right now. So a Davido that's on top of the world, it's not just on the top of the world for just being on top of the world. It's because people like him. He's the beloved. He's literally a David, right? So people, and they could care less, They could care less. Like, I like Davido, leave me alone. I don't care what he did. He can do no wrong in my eyes. That's what people are literally saying, So just keep that at the back of your mind when you're assessing this situation. Davido is sending another text to another lady at this moment. Not rock bottom for him. AM, thank you. That's what I'm thinking. Like, invisible. When you're young and you're on top of the world, you feel invisible. Nothing can touch you. Okay? You don't feel like anything can touch you. That's just the way it works. I keep telling you. It takes almost everything. It takes losing everything to hit rock bottom for most people, unfortunately. Okay? It's like even marriage, right? I keep saying it. Less than 15% of people that go to separation from marriage will actually end up fixing the marriage. More than 85% will end up losing the marriage, even though there's more than enough people preaching that just separate. You could do trial separation. They encourage you so fast, and the moment you separate, you can't find them because they're not going to be your support system. But now, am I discounting separation? Sometimes that's what you need. If it's all messy, you need to back off of each other. Sometimes it needs to get worse before it gets better, but case by case. But everyone is generalizing. Just separate. Why not just separate? Like, there's a less than 50% chance once you separate, it's over. It's a wrap for life, right? That's the way it works. So anyway, I dropped the link. If you have an opinion, want to come up and speak. Let me run through this. I see your team. I'll come right to you in a second. Seems Davido has a serious weakness in Bekus. Ada says, at least use condom, eh? But Anita is delusional the way she is going about this. Yeah, Anita is going to drag him though. There's incentives for her to drag him. All right. Unfortunately or fortunately, there's incentives for her to continue to drag him. And I think she has some very, very good leverage points. She's an American. She lives in America. She can use the court system. Davido is an American. a citizen by birth, okay, spend a lot of time here, has business deals here. His money is being counted here. The money he's making, a lot of this being counted here. So I think she has a very good leverage to drag him, fortunately or unfortunately, okay. So I don't think we've seen the last of Anita Brown, because she has nothing to lose. Think about that. She has a lot to gain. She has nothing to lose. If she's actually pregnant, that is, okay? Okay. But Davido is also a powerful brand. He has more than enough to fight these battles he's brought to himself. So, we shall see. Could be an open marriage at this point. It could have always been an open marriage. I don't trust Chioma like that. I just don't. She moves, the way she moves, it seems like she might just be that chick. Yeah. All right, let me see. Hey, Ice Ice, good to see you. Ice Ice, good to see you. Ice Ice. Hello, Tima, good to see you, madam. How are you?
Hey, Ola, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. So I did here on a weekend. I just did stretch multiple times. You know.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good,
goodness.
good.
This is whew. Remember the one of the show that you did? I think it was the time. I can't remember what happened that time that you know, I was telling you on that show that the fact that Davido got married to Chioma after the son passed.
Oh, right after the son passed, right? Yeah. I reviewed that on the last show. You weren't here on the last show, right?
No, I wasn't. So,
I
you know,
reviewed
like,
that. Yeah.
I was saying that I said that day that the marriage, the way me from outside looking in, the way I say it, is like that marriage is for Davido, it's not for Chioma. Okay. And the reason why I said that was because the marriage has been so dragged up into that point. Davido, he has all the money in the world, all the fame in the world. If he want to marry Chioma every single day, I think he can afford it. The fact that he waited that long until after something so tragic happened, and I think at that particular time, I'm guessing that Chioma was slipping away, and he used that marriage as a way to say, I really do want you. And that might be true. Maybe he won her. I'm not disputing that.
In that moment, right, because he was also going through the loss of the child. Yeah.
So that kind of, in a way, just to pull both of them together. The issue now is when you have unhealthy attachment, relationship is one thing. To love and be loved, another category. When you are in a relationship with somebody and you have this unhealthy attachment, it can happen between parent and child. It can happen between romantic relationship. All this, you know, this is how it usually play out, really.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, because Davido is such a popular person, but trust me, we have 1 million Davido in a household somewhere. Even though Ola, we do have plenty of.
How many Davidos do we have?
Listen, the only difference is they are not as rich as Davido. They don't have the fame as Davido.
Right.
But, you know, to say, you know, part of the reason for Chioma to attach herself to Davido this long, some people say because of the money, you know, this and that. That might be true. But I'm here to tell you that, like I said, there are many Davido who are as poor as church rat. And the women still, and they are doing the most like Davido is doing at this point. And nobody knows.
In terms of infidelity and impregnating. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah.
And there are women attached to them still, even though they don't have anything, really, right? The question now that we need to ask is this, like, is Chioma really willing to accept Davido for who he is, right? Because at the end of the day, and how long is she plan to, like, is either you're gonna be in or out?
Do you think it's possible that Chioma is part of this lifestyle, that they're actually getting laid with multiple women together, multiple threesomes?
I mean, only Chioma can answer that question, really.
Do you think it's possible? Only heart can tell if it's factual, right?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know why? Given the fact of their caliber of people that they are, right? Like in the celebrity world. In the celebrity world, it is possible. Because believe it or not, there are a lot of women that are married to men like Davido that they have their own little agreement, like as long as you don't bring baby in, or as long as I don't know them, or as long as you are not flaunting them on my face, as long as you clean after yourself, you know, all kind of rules they laid out for each. I mean, it happened when the Williams, Neo wife or girlfriend, I don't know who, no, not Neo, Ray J. Princess.
Well, they're back together now. Yeah.
Are they back together? Yes. You know, they have such arrangements, you know, whatever works for them. It's just that can they sustain that in a long time, you know?
You know, Ice said here, he has many babies too, so she will only get child support. Yeah, that's what I meant. Leverage for money, not to get him. I don't think she's interested in him like that. But to get some money, even if it's just $10,000 a month, that's a lot of money. Right? Anita,
on the other hand, though, Anita is doing what Anita knows how to do best. Anita is in her own professional, I don't know how to call it. You know, Anita is doing Anita right now.
She's doing a low show. Did you want to say a low show?
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, you know, all this internet thing, all this whatever. I mean, she's above and beyond. She's doing Anita right now, and she will forever do Anita. Like, you know, there's no shame in her game. Like, she's doing whatever she's doing. She's trying to go back and forth. I think she's playing with Nigerians and Nigerians descending on her. And, you know, that.
Let me ask you. If Anita had kept quiet, as I said, she would have gained more if she was quiet, even if she keeps it. If she keeps the pregnancy and she was quiet, as opposed to going to court.
Anita,
do you think she would have gained more by being quiet?
Listen, this is what people trying to forget. We are living on the digital. We're in the digital age. Is that what internet age, right?
Yeah.
Anita is gonna
social media era.
Yeah, social media era. People like Anita, they know how to work it to their own benefit. Okay. All the one is saying, I'm not looking for this. I'm not. Trust me, she's doing business right now. She would gain far more. Her coming out and do all of this. She should know better. She can go behind the door if she wanted to. She could have done that.
Do you think she would get more money? Do you think she would get more money if she was quiet?
Coming out, yes. Because not only that, whatever is, you know, our own internet business is gonna blow up negatively.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I meant by leverage. Money for her social media business. Her only fan pages plus the little $5,000-$10,000 she can get from Davido every month.
Exactly.
And she doesn't care. You can't shame the shameless.
She doesn't care. She's doing business. Anita is doing Anita. You know, if you just need to look underneath a little bit and you figure it out, you know the kind of lifestyle. And you know, can you blame Anita? I don't blame Anita, right? Somehow Davido is the one that, first of all, he has no class, he has no taste. He sleep with everything that can fly and have skirt or whatever the case may be, right? So whatever
he's the class, he's the taste. They are after him. You don't think?
Who said they were after him? Who?
All these girls. Many were still after him last night in Portugal.
I mean, you know, that part might be true, but again, at the end of the day, he had a choice. Okay, he's an adult. Is she struggling?
No, I didn't say it's a victim. I didn't say it's a victim. I didn't say it's a victim. As in, they want him. I didn't say it's a victim. Davido is not a victim.
Let me tell you, these die-hard fans, trust me, they don't care if you just sleep with them every now and then. They love him. They want that part is true. I'm not saying it's not true. Okay. That part is real and it's true and it's everyday thing and it will forever be like that for him. Okay.
Right.
Now the question now is, Davido need to figure himself out. Nobody is asking Davido to be a monogamous. Is that the correct word?
Right, monogamous, right? He should be polygamous if he wants to be, right?
Exactly. Nobody pull rope on his neck to say, oh, you know, you should be married and tied down. If you know that you don't have the commitment that it takes to be in the marriage.
Let me ask this. I think Ice is insinuating that Anita is joining forces together with Kemi Olunloyo. Are we talking about Kemi, Auntie Kemi here? What do you think? You know who that is?
Yeah, I know, but I really don't listen to her that much. But I think a lot of things that she has said in the past, like she seemed like she knows him personally.
Knows the family personally, right?
Yeah. Family personally, right? So I think she had a leverage of. It's almost like everything, little thing that I heard about what she said about the family is like every time Davido is proving her right, kind of thing, you know. So, but I don't think that Olunloyo and this particular girl, I don't think they are, ganging up on him. I think whatever they are doing it on a separate level.
Yeah, I think, okay, so I don't think they can gang up. Davido is a behemoth. I don't think that's even a thing, ganging up on him. I think she might be able to finesse because she seems quite uneducated. Not school. She might have a degree. That's not what I'm talking about. She seems quite uneducated. I'm talking about Anita, and she might just get finessed by Auntie Kemi because Auntie Kemi can use a little bit of couple of dollars here possible. And there. Yeah. So, that is but possible. Because she's talking about she wants to visit Nigeria and London and do some interviews and stuff like that. So
really.
Yeah. She mentioned something like that. You said it now. She's going to do her. She's going to take advantage of this 15 minutes of fame.
There you go.
What she can get,
Yeah.
AM says, sadly, there are questions that Chioma should have asked herself before marriage. Chioma made a decision that this is for her. She's not innocent.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Like there are a million questions. Yes, individually, there are a million questions that you can ask yourself before you go into the marriage. But there's nothing that will prepare you for the marriage until you actually marry and actually gain the experience from it.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. AM says, can we honestly say Davido did not know the type of woman Anita is? They're always at the strip club. They knew the stuff. They're always.
Ola, this is Davido's. Like Davido is an artist, a brilliant one for that matter. He has the world in his palm. Okay.
Right.
Girls, all of that. Yep. The problem with most people in the fame world is like this and it's not just them. Some people just lack self-control, really, and then you happen to carry this caliber of celebrity and the star. It's like a petrol upon fire every second, of your life. So how do you contain the fire? It's a lot. It's heavy.
Yeah, like you said, right? It's a self-control issue. Obviously, when you're a Davido, self-control is a lot more harder. But it's really at the core, it's a self-control issue. When you're presented with options, and you have to exercise some self-control and discipline, can you say, that thing look tasty, but let me carry myself this way?
Then, another thing is, people, you have to understand the background of individual to really understand the kind of behavior they're exhibiting. And what I mean by that is men or women who were emotionally stunned at one point in their life, they stuck there.
Right.
Okay. And once they're stuck there, to unstuck that, if there's no self-awareness to actually help them to go back and look deeply into that, where they get the emotional growth stopped, it can show up in this way. It can show up in a big mess like this all the time, because again, they are stuck emotionally at one point, maybe at age 6, I don't know, age 10. And then you are looking at them as an old, like in their 30, in their 40, but really in the 6-year-old and 10-year-old brain that they are carrying around, really.
Right. Let me do this. I want to read this crazy post that this crazy chick put out yesterday. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And then I'm also going to bring AB. There's an ABO in the studio. I'm going to bring her up so she can chime in on this. Let me find that post really quickly, because this is a very important one. Okay, I think I found it. All right, so I'm just going to read. This is from Anita Brown. Okay. She goes, let one without sin cast the first stone. People are allowed to grow. People are allowed to change. I love who I was. Okay, so this happened after her naked photos and videos were all over the place of her performing on human organs. Okay, all over the place. Okay, so these videos came out in the last 48 hours and it was all over the place. Nigerians were dragging it. They found out that she's a porn star essentially. Okay, so and that's when she decided to post this. So she says, I love who I was. She's claiming now indirectly that she doesn't do that anymore. And I also love who I'm becoming and where I'm at so far. The things I've done in the past and the things I've been through gave me a lot of authority and testimony. I feel no shame about my past. I'm the light. I think we could have told her that she has no shame, but let's continue. If you're a believer, you wouldn't be shaming someone's past. Not the believer. Come on.
Hola, no, listen, let me ask you. I mean, really, can you, like, okay, she's talking about experience, right? Right? We all have experience, whether it's in a public place or in a private place, right?
Yes.
And if I'm talking about my experience now, my experience, I will talk about it the way I see it or I feel about it, right?
Right.
She's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
I get it. But we are also doing the same thing. We're telling her the truth. Let me continue.
Yeah, that is what experience does to you, because you talk about it like it's supposed to be like a general thing, but like your experience really is only limited to you, and how you expose, I guess whatever she's saying right now, I think only time will tell whether or not our experience of
we'll tell what. Only time will tell what.
Tell me that when she said, I love the person that I used to be because that person is the one that gave
No. She's a only fine chicks. It's okay.
I know.
Time will not tell us. We know now.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm not in any way in support of where she was coming from. Okay. But that is her life. That is her past, right? Now, she's saying that she loved who she was, because that who she was kind of gave birth to her present self right now, right? That statement alone, let's forget about where she's coming from. Let's forget she's just an ordinary person. In most cases in our life, our past experience usually gave birth to our present time. Because somehow, if you have an evaluated experience, you become a new, better person. So when I said only time will listen. Listen again.
I'm listening.
I'm not talking about what she do or what she did. I'm talking about that statement. If you can digest it and relate that to yourself, I'm relating that to myself.
You're talking about this statement that I love who I was and I also love who I'm becoming.
Exactly.
Okay, so that particular statement is what I am saying that I'm calling cap on.
Stop the cap.
Precisely.
Why?
Because this chick, as a man, okay, let me tell you.
Okay, I'm listening.
As a man, these people, all strippers will tell you, I'm going to college, I'm using it to raise money for college. Did you realize that? They all say that.
Yeah.
They all love who they was, who they are going to be, and what they are becoming. And tonight, they will still... Okay?
Hola.
So, am I giving up on her? What I'm saying is that the mess that just happened in the last few days is an indication that she's not done. She is exactly who she was and still is. I don't know if you ever become, okay? But what I'm telling you right now is that she's presently who she was. She's trying to separate the two. She's still who she is, okay? And she doesn't love that. And she doesn't love that. She doesn't love that person. No, she doesn't.
Listen.
Yeah.
But she wasn't denying who she was, though, right? She was
disconnected from it. She was saying, I love who I was and I love who I'm becoming. She's trying to cap and basically say, hey, I love me, you can't shame me. But the truth is that she has no shame. And this has nothing to do with the crime of Davido. Davido allegedly slept with her outside of wedlock, and that is wrong. Cheating is wrong if Chioma is not part of that lifestyle. Okay.
Exactly.
So now, since she wanted to spread this and get some fame from it, we're giving her fame precisely, but we are putting this apart. This is the person that she is, and these are the kind of chicks. This is why these guys has to be careful. This is more about these guys, okay? These superstars. Whenever they make a call for you in the penthouse to bring some girls over to the backstage to come upstairs to come and spend time with you after the show, these are the kind of chicks that they are mostly going to find in the middle of the night. These are them right here, okay?
Absolutely.
There's typically a regular girl is not hanging out in the middle of the night after a concert show unless they are very young. If they are under 21, some of them do. But 25, 26, 27-year-old woman that you can just call for booty call for whiskey in his hotel room right now, there's a good and extremely high chance is going to be a girl who is for the streets, a girl who runs the streets, who does this with other superstars.
Let me add to what you just said. I'm not in support of this girl.
I know you're not. I know you're not. But you were trying to be nice too. You were trying to be nice to her.
No, because there are, sometimes I pay no or ago. Gbami ọlọ́gbọ́n ayọ̀ yìí tó bá jẹ́ ọgbọ́n nú ẹ̀. You let it go.
Right. So I get that. Yeah.
But at the same time, to kind of rub on what you just said now, some people are saying, why is that they do why? Because Anita is the kind. She's the kind of person, and forgive me, God, if I'm wrong, that these girls, they have nothing to lose. Okay, I mean,
nothing.
You know what I mean? They have nothing to lose.
Yes.
And people are saying, why is that? I mean, with all the money that Davido had and this and that, why is she sleeping with girls that have nothing to lose? And I said, now tell me, which woman who have everything to lose you think will want to sleep with Davido? No.
Raw, without knowing him. Like,
yes. No,
that's usually not the case.
That is the kind of caliber of girls. If you walk and run the way people like Davido run and walk, that is kind of girl that you're gonna get. Girls that have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Because Davido is acting like he has nothing to lose either. I mean, did you get it? Like.
Yeah, he is acting like it. He's definitely acting like he has nothing to lose, and he needs to wake that up. He needs to really stop that.
Somebody need to get him some kind of. And I would think he will have like a life coach or therapist on a consistently basis, like check in and check out and just check on the emotional stability or emotional regulations. Really.
Yeah. Wait, Auntie Tima. Some of you are at a party right now listening to me in the background. I know you're enjoying the show and all of that. It's a Friday, Saturday evening, and you can't really chat. Can you just do me a favor? Can you turn up on the like? Can you just open your phone for a second, see the face, and go to the like? And I'm seeing only 14 likes, about 42 of us watching. If you can please go ahead and do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And please don't forget to bring jollof rice for me. I know it's July 4th. Some of you have like one little earpiece and you're listening to me. I get it. I do the same thing too, okay? But just go ahead and hit the like button. Let's turn up on that. Let's get it up. Thank you so much, Ice Ice. Let me finish reading this epistle so we can talk about it. So she goes, if you're a believer, you wouldn't be shaming someone's past. That is the whole purpose of Christianity, the whole purpose of the New Testament. Redemption, salvation, faith, pain into purpose. Life has changed. Even baby daddy said it. She said baby daddy. She used the title Jesus. That's what life is about, elevation. It wouldn't have as much power if I was one way my entire life. For whoever said celebrities don't sleep with porn stars, they do. She's right about that. Babe, Drake's baby mother is a porn star. I need to stop saying the word. Finally, let me stop saying it. I will say corn. I'll say corn now. Agbado.
Okay.
They get along great, actually, and he loves his son. Sidebar, has nothing to do with me. Just an he has nothing to do with me. So hush. Yeah, he has everything to do with you, bro. Why are you doing shalaye if it has nothing to do with you? Anyway, I've been proposed to and engaged twice. I'm not even 30 yet.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, nah. Anyway, I'm not forcing marriage. I don't take every yes. Nothing can induce my, let's see, yes. Only can God can introduce my yes. I'm not a dunce. I'm not just married. I will not just marry someone because of shallow reasons. My husband has to have a strong, real relationship with God.
Stop the cap.
Let me say hello to AB. I see you, AB. Can you hear me? Unmute your mic.
Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
Abby.
AB. Okay, is he AB
Abby.
as in Aqua Ibom Delta AB as in AB EBY?
It's sure, Abio.
Abio. Okay, all right. Hold on. While I finish this read up. Okay, just hold on right there. All right. So let me continue. So I'm not done. I will not just marry someone because of shallow reasons. Blah blah blah. My husband has to be a strong, real relationship with God because that's the only way he will really understand me is by knowing God for himself. Because despite what y'all say, I really love Jesus. Okay, all right.
Holy Christ.
As for me, marriage is currently not a desire at 30. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. I actually believe that. I believe her on that for different reasons. I believe she has a street lifestyle. It is what it is. That's okay. But
that's what I was saying. It's like she believe. Listen, Anita believed in herself and her experience. She believed in her past and her present, and she thinks she get it figured out how her future is gonna be, right?
Right. Until she got pregnant for Davido.
I mean, really, it's part of the plan.
We'll see. Let me finish. It's a little long, but I want us to really capture all of what she say, so we can have a holistic response, right? The purpose of my life is to be a leader, to enjoy God's will, and be an example for myself and others. Before all of this and after this drama, I will continue doing what needs be. My life belongs to Jesus. Y'all don't get me. Voila, she's still trying to get people to get her. Let me just go on to the next one. Hold on. Let me see here. Not this one, Starry. Let's see. Let's go back to. Let me see. This girl. All right. So now, listen to this. Check this out. This one was the long piece to. Wait. Let me just get through it. Okay. She says, so many people want to father my child.
Stop the cap.
All right, okay.
Oh God.
That man don't ever gotta speak to me again. I'm gonna have to curse. Hopefully, let me see if they haven't demonetized the video yet, because I'm trying to make sure they don't demonetize our videos. I think we're still good. Let me see. We still look good. I'm gonna have to curse because she's cursing and it doesn't sound as good if I don't use the cursing. Let me just go for it. Let's go for it.
Right now.
I know, right? She goes, so many people want to father my child. That man don't ever gotta speak to me again. Bitch, speak to my lawyers. All them baby mothers that ain't gotta support, not me. That ain't getting support, not me. Here I come, ho. I can picture her face saying this. I'll get every baby mother a work visa until they can get WTF they deserve. What the F they deserve. My taxes say $500,000 a year. Suck my D. Okay. I'm a different breed. Trust me. This is American 304. Okay. Men think they can carry out every female. Let me keep the video clean. They can carry out every female. Tell them all the same sub story. And karma don't spin the block. I'm every man's karma and I don't give a F. It's about 6 baby mothers, unpaid in caps, and struggling, speaking out like deadbeats, all cause they can't really go to no real judge and have favor. I think she's repeating what she heard from Auntie Kemi, but let's continue. Allegedly. Suck my D. Here I come. I'll have a lawyer by Tuesday, period. The minions don't stop ish. OnlyFans don't stop ish. Nothing can stop me, babes. I'm not your average female. I don't let nobody quiet me and abuse me. Except the last 200,000 followers, but 400,000 followers. But we'll continue. The same person that a man will like so much because abused me. Exactly. All that defamation of character. See, she will call this defamation of character now, and I'm just reading what she said. But anyway, all that defamation of character, I'm letting a lawyer handle every single thing that tried to destroy my character. Trust me, I'm going to have my lawyer in the midst. All right. Let me continue. And yeah, I cried. But those the last tears, that means those are the last tears, just in case of you that don't know how to decode. Those the last tears I cried because I know I can take it to the furthest extent and I really don't want to go far. But now, let's go, ho. Foreign men take advantage because if they... Okay, now foreign men just collect stray bullets, just in case you're wondering. Foreign men take advantage because if they was married to an American woman, they wouldn't even be doing all that cheating. American women get cheated on all the time. Oh, newsflash, American men get cheated on all the time too. Okay. Because that's grounds for divorce. And half of everything you own. Cap. She's repeating the same talking points. Okay. Of course. You have split everything you made together down the middle, right? Stop taking advantage of women. You don't like me, I don't like you either. You hate me, I hate you too. You want bad for me, I want bad for you. You're moving weird, I'm moving weird too. Matching energies. Whatever you give, I'm giving back times 100. I can promise anybody that, especially you. The same coochie y'all saw online was getting eaten. I said eaten. Was getting eaten. Jesus. Just a few weeks ago. Ask him how I taste. Posting OnlyFans from years ago, that coochie didn't look too bad. People use the internet to gain sympathy. Wait, who is using the internet to gain sympathy? He's the only one talking, right? I'm so confused right now. Anyway, but be outside having a blast, kiriwa, everything with everything moving, loving every woman, lying to every woman. The only reason it wasn't the right time to have my baby, according to him, was not because of a wife, but the wrong time. The other day was a warm-up. I got an ace in the hole. Don't let me play my entire hand. Ask about me. I can see why he loved baby deletion. His wife had a few... Hey, trigger alerts, okay? Let me just say this. This part that I'm about to read is really just straight up evil, okay? So let me just warn you, okay? All right, so ask about me. I can see why he loved deleting babies. His wife had a few of them before they finally got a son. Effing evil ass people. From the time I known you, You've been having females calling about babies and baby deletions. Dirt bag. I could never. You are the devil. You effing damn near want to sleep with your own girl cousin. If you haven't already, creepy ass weird-ish. You can't even control your penis with family members, let alone anybody you lay eyes on. You are the devil. I mean, it's safe to say here that she's talking to Davido, right? You should be ashamed of your behavior. Gross. Wow. The same vagina that was on OnlyFans a few years ago, you was just leaking weeks ago at Davido. She actually atted him. She tagged him. I said, wow. Why do you blame the deletion of your child and use it as an excuse for all your nasty behavior at Davido? At Davido, your child passing warrants you to have sex with a bunch of different women raw, but we have to respect what that your child passed away almost a year ago, and that you have a newlywed at Davido. Would you have married if your child didn't delete? You should be ashamed. You're dirty, actually, and placing blame on women is even worse. Keep in mind, Davido has not said anything publicly, and that means in real world he has not said anything. Just keep that at the back of your mind, okay? Be a real man at Davido. So sad. All you know how to do is beg females. Beg to try to get what you want. Pathetic excuse as a man at Davido. You wasn't capable of being a good father. That's what God took from you, clown. That's vicious. That is vicious. I don't ever need to seek vengeance, because what God has done to you and will do to you later will show you. And that's enough for me at Davido. This is what y'all call a good example in Nigeria. Nigeria don't collect stray bullets. Hey, y'all should be ashamed. Pathetic. Y'all must be some satanic fans at Davido. Evil ass Nigerian man laugh my ass out. Devil worshippers acting like they are for God. Please, at Davido. Same man that said Chioma was, is it manic or manic? Was manic right now or maniac? Anyway, I didn't get that. This is something like MANIC. What does that mean? Anyway, at Davido, talk about empowering women. LOL with a bunch of cry smiley emoji. Her baby deleted months ago, and you call her manic to the girl you're sleeping with. So Davido was allegedly doing pillow talks, essentially. But I'm supposed to feel sympathy. This is the person y'all look up to. LMAO. It was never my wife would feel this way. I can't do this. I need to be a supportive husband. It was always my baby just deleted. Gotta let it calm down. Manipulator, devil, evil. Y'all are going to hell. Nigerians collect. Now I know they talk now. Unless you now talk anything. Now don't they collect stray bullets since with Davido. Y'all are going to hell. I can't wait to see it at Davido. In all caps. I do not want that spot. I do not want to be wife. I do not want no man bringing me AIDS or HIV and calling it marriage. At Davido, stay tuned for that next STD you can't get rid of. I guess I see why they say until death do us part. Nasty loyalty, evil ass Nigerians, sacrificing babies and ish. I would never want parts in no demonic culture. Ha! Our culture don't collect too. Hey.
I'm sober. I'm very sober, Ola. I'm listening.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Hey. Nigeria don't collect straight bullet. Lost saw Saturday go.
This girl, eh?
Jesus. The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Did y'all really mourn your baby, or y'all just hopped back in bed to have another one to get over the foul-ish y'all let happen at Davido? let me leave it at that for now. I'll leave it at that for now. Let me before I go to you, Tima, let me hear AB's thoughts. AB, talk to me. Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you sound far away though. Make sure you're close by.
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's better. I see a chat you put back here. You said if you don't want her more now, I can guarantee you he can't wait to be in her bed and begging her for forgiveness. Wahala. Continue. Let me hear your thoughts.
So, I do not like what I'm hearing from you guys. Honestly, a lot of the Nigerian bloggers, YouTubers are very, and even some of the women, are very supportive in the misogyny with this guy. Chelma, I don't know her. I'm American, and I'm gonna tell you, a lot of Nigerians, they're always looking for Black Americans, even when they have wives and stuff. And it's just become a thing of all of a sudden, how could he sleep with her? She's from the streets, just totally defaming her. And it's just not cool because Chelma married a cheater. She married a philanderer, and she married him for whatever reason she married him. This woman that he slept with without a condom, who he put his tongue in her vagina, and they had a relationship for years. Okay, so they all of them have history. So why all of a sudden now is Anita Brown a skank, a scallywag, somebody that should not be respected? Davido is the one that committed. He's the one with 7 baby daddies. He's no different from Future. He's no different from the rapper Future. I mean, Chelma just happens to be one of them. But honestly speaking, okay, let me just say, her name is Anita. Okay, Anita. Brown. That's Anita Brown, and that's a strong name. I don't know any Browns with the name Browns that have gone under or been conquered. Okay, you got Chris Brown, you got James Brown, you got all kind of Browns in this country. And a woman whose name is Brown at the end, you better be very careful, okay? Because they're not somebody that you can take over and conquer. So all this bullying that these Nigerians are doing to her is just going to make it worse for them. But she's definitely the Trojan horse that came in on both cultures, because there was a lot of issues with the Nigerians and the African Americans, and you guys are just making it worse. I mean, this is going to get around into the foundational Black American community, to the ADOS community, and it's going to really make a big issue for you guys, and you guys should really chill out. Them bloggers disrespecting her, calling her a hoe, as though this guy is a saint. I like Davido, but he's a baby daddy, just like Future. So he's no different from the rest of these guys. He's a street guy. And Chelma, who's a city girl, probably can handle him. But now Anita's come in, and Anita's not going to back down. This is going to be very entertaining. I hope she has that baby. I hope she goes on her meetings. I hope she does whatever she needs to do, because at the end of the day, the women who are also helping to disrespect other women, and Nigeria has a big paternity fraud issue going on. It's just crazy to me. You guys really need to back off with her. It doesn't matter how much bullying you do. She's not going to let you guys dominate her. Her name is Anita Brown. I don't know if you guys know any history about Browns in this country, but they don't back down. Okay, you need to go through the list of people. They don't back down. You guys should be very careful. I'm being honest with you. You guys should be very careful.
So before I go to, thank you so much for your comments. Before I go to Tima, what's the worst that can happen with Anita Brown, with her being dragged by Nigerians online? What's the worst that can happen, in your opinion?
The worst that can happen, there's nothing worse that can happen. She's going to have a kid with Davido, and a lot of Nigerians are not happy about it, and they're very racist about it. I'm going to tell you something. It's going to get around to the Black community, and it's not going to be good for you guys. You guys have just tried to destroy.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by it's not going to be good for us? What do you mean by that?
It's not going to be good for you guys, because last year we just had the same issue where you guys were being disrespectful and all the other things. Now you're going to have it again. And you guys are literally trying to drag this woman. This woman has nothing. She's a victim like any other woman that has been. And she's honestly told y'all the truth. she showed you all the receipts. This guy, Davido, he's a great artist, but he's not for one woman. Even if you marry him, Chalma married him knowing that he's a cheater. He's a philanderer. She married him knowing that what that means that she needs to take all of him. She needs to take his cheating. She needs to take his lying. She needs to take that. She's going to be sharing this man with everybody else. So at the end of the day, if you guys, I'm just being honest with you, it's going to get around. Like in the next 24 hours, it's because when I looked at it, it's so much disgusting not racism, but tribalistic venom that is just disgusting, you know? And I'm like, I'm really disappointed. Yesterday, I was listening to Oyembe, the black big hog woman, the Nigerian woman that runs the show with a deep voice, with a big nose and the broken out skin from all the stuff that she puts on her skin. And she's supposed to be a therapist, and she's going around taking sides.
What's her name again? Okay. What's her name?
Oyembo. Odobe Oyembo. Whatever that big black woman, husky name is, the Nigerian lady that runs all the relationship stuff with the big nose and the bumpy face and the deep man voice that always sounds.
So this is what it looks like. Where this is an Anita. This person that just came here is an Anita. I'm going to kick her out of the studio right now. All right. You're not welcome here. First of all, you're never welcome here on this stage ever again in your life. Okay. And never in your life. Okay. When you come across a man like me, right? When you come across a man, you have to be careful. You have to move. Right. You have to move with care. Okay. Not especially if your voice is in my hands. I can crush you like this. Okay, either you're a man or a woman. If your voice is in my hands, I will always crush it when you become disrespectful. Do you understand? Okay, and not just me. Okay, the whitey would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. Everyone will continue to do the same thing. You will continue to get shut down for as long as you become disrespectful. Okay, I asked you a very simple question, and you can't even give me a straightforward sentence. Okay, you can't speak English either. Your English was the worst I've ever heard from any black American in the world. And I have a lot of black American friends.
Hola, right? I'm sorry to cut you off. Are you saying that's the same Anita we are talking about?
No, I'm talking to this lady I just kicked out of the studio. Really quickly. I know she's listening. Right?
Oh, I thought you said her name is Anita.
No. She is an Anita. I give them names.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Once they come here, I try to support. I haven't dragged Anita. I can't drag Anita. I can't take her seriously. I can't take Anita Brown seriously.
That's what I was gonna say. Like nobody's blaming Anita. Like, cause she came through first. Like this is like some kind of international level of.
I can't. In fact, as a matter of fact, if I were you, ABO, I would stop talking. I will shut you down in the chat. In fact, I'm doing it right now. I'm banning and deleting your comments right away. I'll shut you down because that's what the whitey will continue to do to us black people for as long as we don't know how to conduct ourselves in public. That's precisely the one simple thing that Anita is doing wrongly. Okay, there are powers in your favor that you can use. We talked about the leverage that she has earlier. She can use the court systems to her favor if she needs it. She has the right to do so if she's actually pregnant. Okay, but if she's calling herself a hoe, I can't help that. She's the one that's doing that. That's doing that to herself. If she has videos out there that she has to be okay with the consequences of those videos being out there like that. If she's not okay with that, that's her fault. Literally. Not anybody's fault, not the men's fault either. Not especially when you come up stage to come and defend her without speaking any correct English whatsoever. Okay, the only thing I heard is big nose, and I can't help but to see big nose on you as you were talking with no face. You had no name. Your name is ABO. You're faceless. You can't do that. I will shut you down instantly. What do you expect? Oh, I'm just being a coward? Fuck you, literally. Always. And no, you can't generalize all of black Americans to threaten me. For every time any black American decides to disrespect me, I will single-handedly make that person a scapegoat, and I will assume always that black American people are good people. Always. I will always assume that. This is Man of Prestige. This is not some random platform. We don't generalize. If you come here and you represent yourself, I will treat you like yourself. It's as simple as that. Okay? And I can do it as many times as I want. You see how good, how fun that is? Right?
Who child?
Yeah. So Anita Brown she's pregnant. That's not a crime. She was for the streets. That's not a crime. Davido impregnating multiple people. Guess what? That's not a damn crime. However, us running a show here and extracting lessons out of these wild stories, that's not a crime either. We're going to continue the show as usual, but we're going to use you as a scapegoat for every time you come here to come and disrespect yourself, literally.
Right.
Thank you.
Well, man of the streets, no vex. No vex.
No, I'm fine. Patricia, no. How you doing?
I do. Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize on her behalf.
Nah, are you American?
No. I'm Cameroonian.
You're Cameroonian, but you're Cameroonian American.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Nigerian American. We are many there. Yeah. So let's get back to the show. You know, we're not going to reference that again. Let's call it. Let's get back to the show. What do you think about what we just read?
I think. Anita.
Patricia, is that you in the group, by the way?
Yeah, that's me.
With the voice notes? Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. All right, good.
I've been trying to throw in my little 2 cents.
I love it when I hear it.
Yes, sir. I think she's also looking for clout. I do feel that. I feel that there comes a time where you want to expose a person, but to continuously expose and drag and say that you want to meet up in Nigeria, do a meet and greet, all those things. Okay, and doing interviews, granting interviews. I'm like, okay, she's looking for attention. She's looking for fame, notoriety. You know.
Yeah.
And I
that's what she's looking for at this point. That's obvious.
It's obvious. Like, I don't know. She lacks emotional intelligence. Like, that's what I was talking about in the group chat. Like, which is very hard to come by, emotional intelligence. She lacks that. You know.
Yeah. Even the other chick was trying to correct her. Like, the other chick from France was, you know, she's also there trying to correct her. But I mean, you take a whole nation, you throw them under the bus, and you don't expect them to drag you. Your papa, your father. What do you expect? And you not want to threaten us with a whole group of people? You're mad. Your head is not correct.
Yeah, I hate when she was generalizing. Not all Nigerians are like that. Are like Davido. Like, I hate when she was saying that all Nigerians they do abortion.
She said evil, devil, demonic
abortions, rituals. How many Nigerian movies was she watching? What you see in Medicine Man? Don't
mind them.
But yeah, stop generalizing. Like, I know.
We have Nigerians that do the same thing on the opposite side. They will just generalize. They might use very shameful, which she was actually going in the direction of the person that just talked. Like, okay, maybe some people are now being racist and stuff like that, but you have to handle those people one at a time. You can't afford to generalize anyone. You can't afford it, especially when it's heated up like this, right? You can't afford it. And there are people that will deliberately do that to chase clout, you know. But yeah, if you come on my stage to do that, I will always clip your wings instantly. I will let you finish so you can drag yourself, but I will clip your wings eventually. Yeah. But yeah, she was definitely generalized. Anita was generalizing, but I don't think she knows any better. That's I wouldn't expect more from her, from that type of chick. Yes, precisely chick who walk for the street, the same one that those superstars want. I don't really expect much from them in terms of how to conduct themselves in public. There's a reason why they're selling their body. This is not a crime, but there's a reason why they settled for selling their body. I don't expect her to have emotional intelligence either.
Really?
No. I don't expect her to have any type of intelligence outside of how to play, how to run this full cloud chasing play for as long as it lasts. It's only going to last for so long.
I mean, that's what I said when I said that, you know, Anita is doing Anita, right? And can you blame Anita? I mean, like, of course, I'm talking now, like, of course, she carries some blames on that she's gonna have to deal with on her own, right? But really, nobody knows you like your intimate partner. It's the Davido that took her 2 legs. Waka go meet Anita, or whatever. How they so it's the so now. I don't even know what to say.
Davido self go collect. He's been collecting now.
As big as he is, he's gonna all of them is gonna collect. And you know how you say, like, you know, everything that you read, I'm not lying, I was sober, because it's like, okay, because I didn't. I'm hearing it I was hearing it for the first time.
You're hearing it for the first time, like Killer Agbe, Killer Jew. Like, why are you going in on the child that passed away?
Like, do you have real job outside of this? Like, girl, go. And I was thinking the same thing. Like, first of all, go sit with a therapist. Go get a lawyer. You don't even need to open your mouth, honey. You're an American. That alone is a privilege. Okay, go use it somewhere. Like, you don't need to come online, and unless again, she's doing Anita. So we just have to understand from that point of view, and she's running wild right now. And I'm not all this I'm saying. I'm not pointing finger. I'm not saying this or that about her. Okay,
it's just a reality.
Yeah, but that's a reality that she's playing out in a public space.
Yeah, it's reality. She has 500,000. Well, now 700,000 monitoring spirits. Is she mad? She doesn't expect this.
Exactly. That is what I want people to understand. Like, she will benefit better. Like, because I try to think, like, I say, what did Davido must feel something really in the in behind the door that kind of pissed her off, like he pissed hell out of her. Like, I'm gonna.
No, she got dragged online. It's very simple. She got dragged.
Okay.
And the only thing she was paying attention to, like the rest of us, is the negative. Even if this ABO person was praising her somewhere, she won't see that. She will only see all the people dragging her. That's just the way the brain works, right?
No, I think the VO is another human being. I was like, I thought it was the real Anita when you call her Anita. I'm like, what? Where she came from?
I know she's an Anita for sure. That's obvious. Ada says, who be you guys, Biko? When the person says you guys, they lack emotional intelligence. That's a signal. Okay, they can't even tell they're doing it. Okay, they often can't tell they're doing it. There's usually, let me say not usually, because I don't want to make an absolute. There's usually no one that will be saying you guys just to sting you until you're pissed off. They're usually doing it from a place of ignorance. They just don't see it. Okay? So it's something you should pay attention. If Nigerians do it too, don't do it to any group of people. Don't do that. Don't do you guys. Don't do that. You do that, also be ready to collect woto, or you will get shut down, or you get silenced for life. For life. You know? Because it's just disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's just disrespectful to say you guys. It's you're already grouping people, you're generalizing, you're not addressing them. You want to insult directly. You're trying to insult. And if you're trying to insult, you should expect no less than to be put back into under the cave where you belong. Literally. Oh, that's racist now. No, you belong in the cave. You as a person. You know? Those are the people the Yoruba say, you know, on a really lower kind of thing. Like, who sent you? I mean, you are mad, you never seen a Nigerian drag person before. Nigerian, you can't beat Nigerians at any point in time.
She was mad. She was really mad. I don't know what.
The question is, can you separate art from the artist?
Oh, that's a good question.
To his music? Can you still listen to his music?
To an extent. But I'll tell you what, R. Kelly is not enjoying that right now today. Okay. I'm being straight up with you. I still listen to R. Kelly if he comes up on my playlist. It's not in my major playlist, but if it comes up, I enjoy his music. You see what I'm saying? But his whole life has been shut down completely. It's the same thing goes. If you move mad, you can be shut down regardless of where you come from. It doesn't matter if your name is Anita Brown or Ajayi or Abiojo. You can be shut down because the power belongs to the people always. It might take time, but the people will always get done. So if you're disrespectful, if you don't know how to read a room, you will get shut down. The same thing goes for Davido, right? No matter how much we love Davido, everything has an end, right? It can only last for so long. Pride does not benefit anybody, right? The newest, the song right now is Unavailable, right? And Feel, right?
Yeah.
Imagine feeling unavailable 5 years from now. If Davido does not keep up with the hits, there are so many hits that would have come out by 5 years from now, right? We might hear it and be like, oh, classic, right? If we really like it that much, right? But yes, you can separate the heart from the artist. Oftentimes we will do that if it's mild. Like what just happened is mild in the grand scheme of things. We will forget about this story 2 weeks from now. Less than 2 weeks from now. Okay, there will be another madness that will take over, right? In the next 2 weeks from now, right? So this can't really beat a whole Davido's career. We're talking about a whole career, like in the last 10, 12 years, right? So this story cannot beat it. It's just gonna last for so long, right? But if you keep doing it consistently, if you're moving mad enough, if people start accusing you, because if you expose yourself that much, eventually some girl is gonna accuse you of assault. It's only a matter of time. Okay? I'm not disputing that it happened or it didn't happen. Only them know and God, right? But it will happen to the extent that eventually there will be enough evidence against you, or enough, and evidence doesn't mean it actually happened. It's just enough that can be used against you. And men need to understand that. You know, if you have enough of it, you expose yourself that much, any empire can fall. Any empire, all the empires, the biggest empire in the history of mankind, they all fell. And they all fell from a place of pride. As in, like, they became invincible, like no one can touch us. Like, no one can touch me. You start hearing things like, you know, don't let people hear this. So they don't be like, what kind of pride is that? That's pride. Who are you? Right? Same thing goes for Davido. It goes for all the Anitas in the world. You're a nobody. At the end in the grand scheme of things, you need to move with respect. Respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, we will mimic your disrespect for yourself. You will be disrespected. You know? So the answer to that question is that yes, but only to an extent. And all it takes is the wrong. I mean, you just seen this right now, like with this Anita situation. This seems like he hit the wrong person, right? It's no big deal. She will shut up in a little bit. Okay. The only thing I can guarantee she will shut up, she might go to, if she's actually pregnant, she will go to court and, you know, drag him in the court because he's also an American, and he deserves that because, hey, there's consequences in life, you know. Did I answer your question, Patricia?
Yes, sir, you did. So
Yeah.
do you think that he hit rock bottom?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, pride is a powerful thing, you know. Yeah. If I didn't shut this young, I'm using her as an example because I do that all the time. If you want to be used as scapegoat, I'll use you as scapegoat. If I didn't shut her down, she won't shut up.
Yeah.
Pride is a bastard. Like if you don't, people only change their behavior when they are gravitating, like from an intentional place. They change it when they are gravitating towards pleasure or relief or away from pain. That's the only thing that makes people change their behavior. The idea that people just change their behavior because they want to be good, just want to be a good guy, it really doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So if you don't feel a sense of pain, or you can't foresight, or you can't see that this is going to become pain, if you can't see that far, you will continue the same behavior. There's no real incentive to change your behavior, right? So, and if you think about it, Davido, where is that, right? It's on top of the world. There's only so much of what we're talking about right now that he can see or feel, particularly feel, right? He will see it like, oh my God. Maybe if it tampers with how the girl feels, and Chioma, how she feels, then maybe that can get his attention, right? But he's managed to get her on his side for a while now. You know, they've been doing back and forth. So it's possible that she will still stick with him and just say, I understand. There's more than enough girls these days are saying, oh, men are going to be men. I just want to be a wife, a good wife, as long as he's safe. And there are more than enough women doing that right now today. You know, we don't know if Chioma is that person. If she is, then Davido really can't see what you guys are talking about. It's not hitting home, you know. So, and then even if you remember, there was a breakup that they had, and it was now hanging out with another chick on some set somewhere, and he was doing that publicly, even before they had their son, right? No, actually, after they had their son, they had a breakup, Chioma and Davido, and he was already moving with another chick, you know. So if he's that guy, if Chioma says, I don't want to do it again, say, okay, no problem, he will continue. There's no real incentive to change his behavior at that point, right?
So the question will be like, what hurts Davido to the point that he will feel the pain to really change his behavior?
We don't know. It just depends. Yeah, we don't know. Everyone's threshold is different when it comes to emotional pain. Everyone's threshold is different, right? What you might be able to handle, I might be like, I only smell it, right? Or I saw somebody go through and I'm like, I don't want to go through that, right? But when you had money and access and options, yeah, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing to ask a human being to do. To have power and just tell them to just because you feel some type of way, I should just give you my power, right? That's not how it works. Power is taken, so it's probably going to have to be taken from him. Hopefully it's not too bad. Some people were talking about literally their whole life taken away from them. So that's why, and I'm saying it like that particularly, I need people to understand that pride is dangerous. Pride is not something you get to admit to, that I do have pride, right? It's something that people need to tap you on your shoulder and say, be careful. The whole point of pride is that you can't see that you're doing it, right? As an individual. Pride is not like, no, I'm never a prideful person. I'm a very humble person. Nah, bro, you don't know what pride is. If you know what pride is, you know, you won't and it's very likely you won't know what it is until you fall flat on your face, bruise your face up, and then you're like, that was painful, and then you might adjust. Then you're lucky. Then you're a lucky, fortunate, let me say a fortunate person to be able to have a second chance and readjust. But yeah, I don't see it. I don't see that Davido is now at the rock bottom. He just had a big show last night. He was the biggest star on that stage, Afro Nation in Portugal, yesterday.
Yeah, he's coming to my city, Houston. He's coming July 7th.
That's going to be a big show.
It's going to be huge. Oh my gosh, my cousins, they were calling me about it. Are you going to be there? But like, yeah. I want to go see him, but like, I'm scared of downtown Houston. Like, there's so many shootings.
You're scared of downtown in Houston?
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, so many shootings and robbings, and I'm scared.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. You know, it's probably gonna be security and stuff. You know, I used to go to concerts a lot. Not these days, unless my wife drags me. But yeah, it's gonna be a fine show too. I trust Davido with putting on the show. But
yeah, he'll probably bring up girls on stage.
The girls want to come on stage. You mean? The girls want to come on stage. There will be more than enough girls that want to come on stage. These people, in fact, we're talking about Davido. Let's go back to the girls for a second. You think these girls will listen? You think these girls are like, oh no, I don't want Davido anymore right now? This type of chicks.
Exactly.
And now we're supposed to have empathy for her. Like, what?
Exactly.
Get out of here. She's already getting so much by not. I don't drag people here. We don't do that here. But that full chest that you have up, well, let me say the rest. Yeah, because you're a lady, I'll leave the rest alone. You're not a lady, but because you're a woman, I will leave the rest alone. You don't jump on a stage because you have full chest. I'm not scared, I'll confront. No, shut up. I will shut you down instantly if you're disrespectful. I will always do it. Okay, because of this platform, there's a sanctity around this platform, and we have to maintain that. If they are dragging them over there, you handle those people over there. We didn't drag her, we're only reporting here, and we're assessing, analyzing what is going on. What is going on is that Davido is a coconut head. He can't hear nothing right now. Okay, we led with that. It's obvious. Go and watch my shows 6 months ago. I've been leading with that before there was an Anita Ajayi. talking about Anita Brown is special. No, that's Ajayi. Brown is an Ajayi Ojo. That's not special. What are you talking about? Anita Brown is special. What are you talking about?
No, she's not.
Anita Brown sound like James Jones. I'm gonna sit down
Anita
somewhere.
Brown is a regular girl who saw opportunity and grabbed it. Who saw a meal ticket and grabbed it.
Fumi said, "Don't come back. Don't come back. I beg, don't come back."
Madam Prestige, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, please. Feel free.
Have you hit rock bottom?
Yeah, that's the only way I'm talking like this. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Did you read my book yet?
No, sir.
Oh, you need to read the book.
What is it
called?
So
the book has all of the stories. It's called Get My Marriage Back. It's written by my wife and myself.
Get My Marriage Back. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon, right?
If you join the membership, you will have access to the PDF for free, and it's on Amazon. It's audiobook, all of that. It's up there. But loveandprestige.com will take you to the right place to find them. And we talked about that. Yeah. You don't know what I know unless you hit rock bottom. It's damn near impossible, unfortunately, because of the same thing, pride, that we've been talking about. You can't see what you can't see, right? You just feel like if you get away with something one time, you feel like you can get away with it again another time. If you're disrespectful and I let you sit and disrespect me, you feel like you can keep doing it. There's no incentive to change. You see what I'm saying? So it's very, very important to pay attention to that. Let me go to some of this. So yes, I have hit rock bottom a few times. Rock bottom is basically a place where there's no way to go further down. It's a feeling, right? It's a feeling, but there are real life tangible events that happen that can trigger it, right? I asked this question about Yul Edochie some months ago when he lost his 15-year-old son. I was like, is this rock bottom? We don't know. I don't know. And then after that, he went on to do a bunch of skits that basically paint himself as a clown. That obviously wasn't rock bottom, right?
Yeah.
So, but the key thing is to note that when you do hit rock bottom, you might not see it coming. You know? You might not see it coming. It might be too late. It might take you out completely. You might not have a second chance. So why wait if you can start paying attention, right? Hey, Classy, a lot of Black Americans don't see themselves as Africans. I haven't encountered them in person. I don't consider people I meet on the internet as encounter. It's just, they're just a bunch of people running their mouths. So I don't really worry too much about that. Boma Princeville says, my goodness, the disrespect is epic. She's still in the chat. Not now, I promise you. Unless she changes her name and come back. She was so when she's there. Yeah, let me just cover it. I didn't want to bring it back up again as respect to my sister, but let me just cover it. We're in real time. She was so disrespectful when she's there calling out other people. Don't mind. Barbie Flygerian, Cola, stop being a nasty bitch. And see, I won't help her. If I left her hang a little bit, maybe she will collect even more. But nah. She will derail the show now. Dumb Carl talking about weirdly. Yeah, Tim, I noticed you were off the platform already. Still listen to Feel a few days ago. Don't care about him. Just wanted to dance. Thank you. That's, for the most part, that's probably what's going to happen, I wouldn't go to a Davido concert right now, though. Blessed says, I feel you, Blessed. Some people are really, they can feel it like that. Like they're like, I can't deal with it right now. But majority of Davido's fans, it's not really about the person of Davido. It's about the Davido brand. That's majority, not the backstage Anitas. I'm talking about majority of people, right? They just want to dance, have a good time, step out. Some of them even purchase tickets before all of this blow over. Some of them don't even pay attention to all this news dragging on the internet like that. Okay? So, no one is stopping those shows to sell out. I promise you right now. Okay? There's no Anita that will stop those shows from selling out. Alright? Some African Americans might want to retaliate because of this. Nope. None of that. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about any Anita or ABs coming to the show to disrupt. They will just capture them and put them away. That's what will happen for the most part. Okay. Hi MOP. Hey Tonya. Says OOTV representative here. Nice topic. I trust you to dissect this topic very well. Thank you, Tonya. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Davido caused all these problems. God, please. God, cooking with grandma out. She said, Davido caused all this problem. God, please be with Chioma. Amen. Amen. I do amen too. There's a couple more things. You have any questions? I'm going to get into some couple more people that had some things to say. Let me get into it. Then we'll come back to you, Patricia. So here we go. We have Paul of P Square says, if Davido is not strong, this is kind of related to the question you just asked, by the way, Patricia. It says, you see all this entertainment, celebrity, social media exposing no secret, divorce mongers, comment in-laws, attacking left, right, and center. If you're not strong and bold, I swear you go run mad. Is absolutely correct. It goes to say what you're saying, right? To an extent, Davido's career is a whole big old multi-million-dollar brand, right? He can withstand one single Anita. He'll be fine. Anita go day fine. How much does she want? 10,000, 20,000 a month. She'll get what she can get, okay? But that brand is going to stand. If this is just one of only 6 baby mothers, yeah, I said only, he'll be fine. Chioma will collect because she's probably already collecting, because she will watch all this. Nobody wants to be painted as dumb, even if she subscribed to this before, even if she said, I understand, my man, that's just how we do. Once enough people start painting you as you're dumb, you start to react to it. You don't want to be painted as dumb. That's why people fight on reality TV shows. They go there, they say, I'm going to be gentle, I just want to get this money. But when somebody tries to paint you as dumb to a couple million people, you want to defend yourself. That's just the way the human brain works. Okay, and before you know it, you've overreacted. It's all messy. People are dragging you on the internet, and you're like, oh, the producer made me look a certain way. You have to be strong, is the point it's making. It can affect them. This kind of drama, if you have enough of them, can pull down your whole empire. Okay, it can take a Davido into a depression spin, as a matter of fact. So the idea is, don't wait until that happens. Self-correct, course correct right now, because 6 baby mothers is a lot. It's a lot of energy to manage. Okay, so I think he has a good point, and he's speaking from experience because he went through divorce. So not too long ago. So I wouldn't say, hey, it's a Davido, he's just invincible. He probably feels invincible. I will be careful about that. Here's let me see, did we react after his fans? Okay, I think we might have touched on this. Okay, we touched on this already. Let me see, this guy right here, this guy Uche, actor Uche Maduago, is always having comments to say. I don't know, is he a radio personality or something? It's also a cross-dresser or something like that. Let me see what he has to say.
You are saying the American woman took advantage of him. How? You are supposed to be mourn with my chum, but you go climb another mountain. You spend millions of naira on top me back. So you know if you spend ordinary 500 naira to buy fit. This is an insensitivity. Online, you know if you win Grammy. You know if you win Grammy. And you need your deliverance, because this is, we are talking of your this one pass your this one, you need deliverance and you need. This is wrong. Wait,
He's saying Davido is insensitive. This man say, use me as to the head dot will not post Davido button. You're right. To the head not now your mate. He has to maintain his alliance with those people. Anyway, that's that one right there. He's just saying it's insensitive. Let me see. This is the other chick from France. How Davido tried to make me sign a confidential agreement without a lawyer. All right, this kind of agreement, if you have a big enough issue, if you get, let's say for example, you get accused of assault or something like that as a star, as a rock star, These agreements without lawyer in place will not stand though. If enough of them come out, you might be 80 years old Bill Cosby. You're going away, at least temporarily. They will disrupt your life. Move wisely. She says, he really tried to make me sign a confidentiality agreement without my knowledge and without a lawyer. Joke on you for 10K. What is it, 10,000 euro or $10,000? Same thing, right? Yes, I am pregnant and I will keep it. Ouch. Anyway, let's see. Speedometer has something to say about this. Oh, let me see. Rapper advises his colleague Davido. Let's see this. Oh God, he's gonna speak Igbo. Where's Chinye?
No. If I got a man boge japuta, a fopotea, waste ye, take back. In Alata, that way it's still hard, but you no plant any seed. In Alata, it's a timing thing.
It's a timing thing.
Waste time for your back. In Alata, so that way you collect the feel good that you want to feel without any responsibility. Which am there? You know? I'm telling you, that my house for Lagos, now hotel. Yet no one is calling me my phone number. No, I'm
This guy is stupid. Basically, he's talking about the pull-out game. He said timing. He said it's all about timing. But somebody said, but you know, Davido is timeless. Jesus Christ, these people. And somebody is trying to drag Nigerians. And somebody wants to drag Nigerians. Nigeria got drive Nigerians. Nigeria got self-collect from Nigerians. You want to drag Nigerians? Are you mad? It is a good one, right? Davido is timeless. Time is off. The fact that I don't understand Igbo, but I still get what he's saying. Akwi, too funny. If you live with Akwi, there is no high blood pressure for you. Dude is a natural cure for BP. Interesting. All right, so some hotel manager recounts his alleged encounter with Davido. Let's see what this is. He says, I remember when I met Davido in the former hotel I managed in 2014. That's like 9 years ago. He was performing at AY Live in Port Harcourt and was lodged in the hotel. Baba give me task to find babe for Ram. This is how they do it. They just say, hey, they need weed, they need some weed, they need obviously some drinks, and they need some girls. That's how it goes down. Okay, it is what it is. And usually they'll find all of the above. And no matter what city they are in the world, no matter what the laws are in those cities, they will find all three. Okay, so it doesn't sound too far-fetched. Naso Akari said to find babe for Ram. Naso Akari one Mbeke. Mbeke is Chinyi and them that taught me here that Mbeke means village girl. One Mbeke I see keep for Ram just to discourage him from fornicating, yet Baba still run am. Hey, Konji is a bastard. Konji catch you and you have money and you have options and you feel invincible and you just finished the show and you just smoked a little bit of something. Anything goes. So it's alleged. It doesn't sound too far-fetched. Somebody said enjoy your 2-minute fame. Tauma. Okay. You want to defend what's undefendable. All of a sudden nobody did knock again for Nigeria. Can we just rest? I know everybody's holy, right? Well, it's not about that. It's about protecting your empire. It's about protecting the bag. Don't be stupid because of one little moment of enjoyment. Lola says Elejowewe. Like Talo Bie, who asked you? Phoebe says David's lawyer need to find this guy. For how much does he have? Lawyers don't engage you unless there's money to be made. Did you realize that, or you didn't know that too? Lawyers just, I'll find my lawyer next Tuesday. You're right. Where's the money? If there's no money, lawyers are not holy. Nobody holy pass, right? Let me go on to this one. Oh, Blessing CEO has something to say. All right, let's see. She's always interesting. She's a relationship expert. Let's see.
Bitterness in this whole story is Chioma. I feel so much pity for Chioma because Chioma is still young. She's a beautiful girl. She's been through a lot for her age. Like, Chioma don't try compared to her age. Like, Chioma don't take things where even older women no fit take. All we are begging Davido, can you give Chioma some respect? Can you at least... You've defamed that woman so much. Waiting the verse me, we say, if you misbehave, finish. You can't just find one song, can't sing. Chioma, my lover. No competition.
No. You have to sing the what's it? Call Anita. Call Anita. Oh. You have to sing that part. Call Anita.
Yeah, make it go far away.
Far away, far away. Just like we just said, ABO, far away. That's what you need to be singing. Anyway, that's the same song. Blessing.
Competition full of if you want to make Chioma special,
yeah, teach him.
At least, if you want with other women, I understand you're a musician. Now, my only bitterness in this whole story is Chioma. I feel so much pity for Chioma because Chioma is still young.
Oh, let me move forward. Hold on.
She's a beautiful girl. Let's see that Chioma is that one woman that you sleep with without. She's afraid of giving her STDs. You bring this woman online every day and show us how much you love her. It's not love. You are manipulating this girl. Maybe because she's soft, maybe because she loves you so much. But to be very honest, Davido, you are disrespecting Chioma. It's beginning to break our hearts as women. That woman don't try. She just lost a child. It's not up to 1 year. You don't give another person belly. Where is your conscience? You know, sometimes I don't know how you women love you. But I am...
women don't collect it.
At Davido, not because of the pregnancy, but because of the fact that this woman just lost a child. In fact, you know, at this point, I always wonder, what is that thing that Davido is looking for in a woman that he has not seen? Because Davido has been a celebrity.
He probably will never find it.
I don't know that thing about a woman that should be freaking Davido that he cannot control himself.
Are you a man?
Burna Boy. As Burna Boy, we never hear. Even Whiskey better pass Davido and all that.
I mean, good point.
We have lots
she
of
compared
celebrities
to Burna
that
Boy.
don't have baby mama drama. We not say make you know. We just say and don't leave traces. We also have female celebrities that are beautiful. We have Tiwa Savage, we have Niola, we have beautiful celebrities that men admire. How many of them get 10 children? Please, they go do their work, everybody see their normal. Why must it always be you?
No one only parcel.
Tomorrow, people come and say our gender, we are not. At least we do things responsibly. We have respect for the public. We don't go about getting pregnant and everywhere we go just because we are fine girls. In fact, you know, at this point, I always wonder, what is...
I am Nas Boy say shy. See who they advise. Ha. Nas Boy, now your fellow celebrity now. Mary says, go fix your wig. Ew. Mary, that is mean. Mary is a personal friend. That is not nice. Don't come for other women's wigs. That's not right. Go right now. Whiskey FC, gather here, please. I thought she said that side chicks sustain marriages. She said that. She did say that a few, but she also said in this video, I know they muted it, that she's not asking them not to mess with these girls, but don't leave traces. So she's not throwing side chicks like Anita under the bus. Anita and AB, she's not throwing them under the bus. Abi, did you swallow stone or day? Jesus. You see how Nigerians drag Nigerians? No one can drag Nigerians except Nigerians. Shut your mouth. Chioma isn't really a victim because she knew what she signed up for. She got pregnant for Davido while there are other baby mamas. So it's not ending now. That's a good point. That's a point. When I the pity Chioma not the pity herself. Y'all should rest, I beg. This matter don't do. Obviously it's not. We're still on the show. Chioma is not a victim. She chose to stay. Leave her alone. Isn't that amazing how people see content about Davido? They will come in and they will tell you to rest. Hypocrisy is a bastard. But anyway, let's continue. Use this comment as she the craze button. Oh God. But my next title will be use me as a something button. That will be my next title. When you see it, make sure you come to the show. That's why I said that's all the women pregnant for Davido should all come out now. Let them all. Let's leave Kenny alone. Let's leave for a second here. Let me get through. I'm coming to the chat though. We're not done though. Somebody else has something to say here. Davido's alleged infidelity. Comedian Agosave shares his 2 bitcoins. Most men and boys are just commenting trash on this Davido's issue, just to play the saint card in front of their wives and girlfriends, or their audience, or men of prestige audience. Meanwhile, them they kiss a shower steady. Now, who really fail anybody the advice for this life? Alright. Okay, I'll go save. Alright. I'll just take it as another comment. I'll leave him alone. I won't even say it generalized. I'll just leave it alone. If you still love Davido unconditional like this comment, and then there's 4. wait till. Check this out. Check this out. Somebody said if you still love Davido unconditionally, like this comment, right? Let's look at the likes on the other ones. This comment has 407 likes. Okay. What's bad is bad. Another one said, okay, let's see the one that beat one. Another said, what's bad is bad. Everyone condemned Yule when he messed up. Davido is not exceptional. I don't condemn people. I hate condemnation. As a matter of fact, I take condemnation work against these people. But we have a show to run, so they might receive what we're doing here as condemnation, but I'm not their therapist. I'm not their coach. They are celebrities. But this person that say call bad a bad has 466 likes. And the other one that says, if you still love Davido, has 407. That's more or less 50-50, right? This person say, from comments I've read, this Davido issue just shows that some of you do not hate polygamy and cheating. People don't care. People don't care at the end of the day. They don't care about anything outside of their feelings. They might paint it in semantics, technical terms, dictionary meanings, blah blah blah, right? People don't care, man. People don't care about anything outside of feelings. If you make them feel some type of way, they will even condemn you, even if you're justified on paper. And if you are able to make them feel comfortable, make them to like you, they will justify your BS, even when on paper you're full of it. That's people for you. Understand people, know people, and know peace. No matter how we try to paint it, we know what's right and wrong. Precisely. But yet, we won't change, right? Being a saint or otherwise doesn't mean we should lie to ourselves. What is bad is bad. So they're responding to the Agosave comment. Agosave self collect. Same thing. All right, this is one of Davido's team. I saw somebody earlier say they should. What's going on with his team? His team are busy putting on a show together. I think they're in DC tonight, as a matter of fact, if I'm not wrong. Okay, they're actually in Washington DC tonight, if I'm not wrong. They were in Portugal last night. Is it that today or tomorrow that they're in DC? They are busy putting on a show for the world. So no, they will not be fired because there is a bag to collect. And Anita and the ABs go do all right. Okay? But Davido go collect. If he keeps up with this behavior, he will collect. Woto. So what did he say? This is one of his prodigies, I guess. He works with him. He says, I'm specially begging everyone with God Almighty to please allow Oga's name to rest. Enough is enough. I can't take Israel DMW seriously. I just can't. All right. Ife Love says Oga PP needs the rest more. Oga PP, yeah, Jesus. This man's loyalty needs to be studied in school. Listen, that's a fact. Some of you need to learn loyalty, as a matter of fact, more than your righteousness. Okay, that doesn't mean you should encourage bad behavior. I'm just saying some people are just not loyal. Okay, that was an anti-beast fan that was here earlier, still trying to throw her under the bus. Right? Isn't that madness? What do you call that? Right? You watch her show, you know the size of her nose, so you know everything about her, but you want to throw her under the bus.
Not be juju be that.
It's witchcraft. That's witchcraft behavior. I don't want me to tell you. Somebody said, Israel, please shut up. If you meant well for your Oga, you would have prevented all this embarrassment. We only see you coming out to mention my Oga. This one is a yes man for Davido. He can't speak anything accountability to him. I'm sorry. Let's see if there's another one here. Let's see who's talking. No, this is the other one. We already went through this. Oh, okay. This is a comment from Anita. Call Anita. Oh, tell her to come and collect more a little bit. Something about Desolate says, baby so fine. Nina, this somebody trying to soak us some booty juice. Say, baby so fine. If they attack you, let them know. If they attack you, let them know. Chioma was also a side chick promoted to second wife. Tell them Amanda Haley's mom is David's first wife. And then she has to say, they don't hear you though. No, they won't hear. Are you mad? This is Davido as a big old brand. Of course, they won't hear her. It's silent. We're just, in fact, if you think you're getting attention, you are cruising yourself. This is just content, okay? Don't fool yourself. Somebody said, that's not the first one, but let me shut up. She's taking what she heard from other Nigerians who are busy following her. She's taking it to not to, you're already in the studio by the way, but let me go through this stuff so we can talk. Okay, let me even see. You still there here? Okay, you still there here. Okay, good. Just stay put. All right. That's not the first one, but let me shut up. So she's taking what she heard from Auntie Kemi and some other people that don't know how to move in silent. They just have to kiss ass. They can't help it. These are Nigerians, but it's okay. She needs her own support too. Oh, I don't know how this is relevant, but let's see. Whiskey says, I came with two of my girlfriends. Single Whiskey tells female fan who wanted. Let's see.
Baby girl, I love you too. Oh, you wanna come on with me tonight? Oh, baby girl, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. I'm sorry. I came with two of my girlfriends tonight.
He laughed and they hailed him even more. And I heard a bunch of women's and them hailing him. Okay. That's the reality. If you know how to make people feel good, you make them dance, you get away until you self-destruct. Listen to me carefully. You know how to make people feel good? You know how to make them feel dance, feel vibe. It's all vibes, right? You will get away with a lot, potentially to the point where you will self-destruct. So you need a good team around you to help you with accountability. Somebody said, if you're dating an artist, I'm not sure Panadol Extra will work for the type of headache you're getting. Take heart. Somebody said, Wizkid will always tell you he's with everyone and no one. You can't hold anything against him. Sharp guy. Well, this universe will hold a lot against him if he moves mad too, just so you know. Alright, Auntie Yabo said something. Auntie Yabo Ojo, she has something to say. She has an advice for the fellas. Let's read. From a mother to man, if you have a reputation to protect, please guide it, protect it. Never get carried away and associate yourself with a person who has got nothing to lose. That's very hard. Like all those guys following Davido around are multiple six-figure earners with his brand. So honestly, if they have foresight, they should be protecting that bag by holding him accountable, right? But some people, they tend to be young too. What I've seen around him, they're all young guys. They can't see past, and everybody's trying to protect their check for now to feed their family today. They don't want to take the risk of correcting him, and before they know it, they are silently fired ahead of next week, because everybody is a disposable, replaceable, right? So it might not be an easy decision, right? Yeah, it's not that simple. We're talking about millions upon millions of dollars of money exchanging hands on a day-to-day basis. They're in the middle of the heat right now. All those shows are set up right now, right? And any noise about Davido is actually helping those shows, believe it or not. Okay, maybe not helping in the long term, but short term, definitely those shows are going to be selling out, right? And associate yourself with a person who has got nothing to lose. It never ends well. Be wise. I agree with her. It never ends well. If there is not one person who is level-headed in your circle and can check you when need be, please adjust your circle. Be humble. This is something I have to actively work on, even in my own team, right? In my own small team here. You need people to say no, right? Just no, don't do that. Or they push against it or give you their honest perspective to issues, right? Because again, pride is nobody's mate. We all have pride, and it's not inherently a bad thing, but it's a double-edged sword. It can cut you. You can use it to cut yourself. If there is not one person who is level-headed in your circle, please adjust your circle. Be humble. Hidden secret of a woman's heart: no woman wants to truly share a man. Yeah, nobody wants to share. It's not even just women. Nobody wants to share like that, right? Everybody, a lot of people are running around talking that woke nonsense until you trigger one insecurity or the other, and then they're like, jealousy creeps in, because jealousy is part of the human experience. It creeps in, then envy, and then before you know it, they start striking each other, and they will still find a way to justify that it's not about monogamy or polygamy. So it's a very tough thing to go through. No woman wants to truly share a man, but some will allow it because of culture, religion, financial benefits, right? Those are all short-term stuff, right? Or sexual pleasures. But deep down in a woman's heart, she secretly desires to own the man all to herself. She wants to own everything to herself. Inherently selfish, right? They become selfless when it's kind of attached to maybe a long-term selfish motive, right? Selfless when it's attached to a long-term selfish motive, and that's balance and that's fair. Okay. Let me see here. Matthew, don't come back.
Yeah, that was an accident. I was walking to my apartment.
Okay, let me finish. I'm coming right to you now. Almost done. Some will accept their fate. Okay, so but deep down in a woman's heart, she secretly desires to own the man to herself. Note, some will accept their fate, while some will rather, I don't know what that is, dictory, something, everything, if they can't achieve their goals. Be aware. Woman disobeyed God, so who is man? Ouch. That you are not mindful of woman. Women have caused wars between warriors, kings, and nations. So who are you? Be informed. These are facts. Man, the stick between your legs are not as strong as the word man sounds. I know the man thing make your head ginger, like calm down. If you lack self-control, then let's see, know your stick will have no respect for emotions. Your art can never be prepared for the mistakes that await you. Be cautious. You can never be wiser than the one who first ate the fruit of the forbidden tree of knowledge of good and evil, be guided. When things happen to your fellow man, you're not to mock nor judge. Absolutely, I agree. But learn from it so that you don't find yourself in a similar situation or worse. It probably will be worse. If all you're doing is shaming Davido right now, it will be worse. If all you're doing is shaming Anita too, yours is going to come from a blind spot. It won't look like a Olosho Anita situation. It will come from a blind spot and it will be worse. Because pride is everyone. We have it. And it's always come from a blind spot. So she's absolutely on point with that. That be guided. All right, let me see if this. Okay. The Odogu is here to give Davido advice too. Let's see what he has to say to Davido. Shout out to you for being a gift that keeps giving. Okay. Let's see. Nobody good pass. Nobody holy pass. Everybody just hide their own. They judge me since. All right. Just in case you don't know, that's me right there. That's my personal page. I know you guys may be more familiar with the Man of Prestige page. I said hiding your own is a big deal, my nigga. Okay, that is a big deal. When somebody knows how to hide their own, when somebody knows how to conduct themselves in public and not run their mouth just because they know they can talk, they think they can talk, they think their power is in their talking. They have no power. All they have is the loud barrel, like the loud, just empty barrel making noise. Okay, that is a big deal. He's absolutely correct that nobody holy pass, nobody good pass. But the fact that the one person knows how to move in a social setting better than the next person is a big deal. It's a big deal. Why are we going to completely try to discount that? It is no wonder. Somebody say, use me as your thunder fire Yule button. Come on, take it easy, gentlemen, on each other. Hating Yule and supporting Davido is one hypocritical behavior. Nobody hates Yule. Stop the cap. Jesus Christ. Mike Godson, who is an actor, says, big bro, rest in Jesus' name. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Let's continue. I think there may be some more here. There's more. There is more. Life with Natu. I knew you went to a party. I just knew it for some reason. But well done. Singer Peruzzi weighs in. Said demonic clouds chasing Ekwensu. What is Ekwensu in Igbo? Somebody help me. Ekwensu from the pit of hell. Zukwa Nuike in Jesus' name. Oh God. Let's see. Let me continue. All right. Davido's alleged pregnant American side chick commands him, free Chioma. Oh, now she wants to be a Chioma ally.
Not be juju be that.
All right. Now witchcraft. This is what they do. Now she wants to be ally with Chioma after dragging her pied son. Ayema Nikao. Hey. Davido alleged butts up Chioma, beats up Chioma. A blogger reviews. So now they're claiming that he beats up Chioma. This is allegations. Okay. It's sad because she's been Googling Davido probably all last 72 hours. Digging up all kind of stuff and making it truth. Anyway, it's sad because he's really a woman beater for real. I should have already known since he's a liar, manipulator, control freak. Free Chioma, free Chioma. Out of that abusive relationship, physically abusive and mentally abusive, and he truly doesn't care. After you allowed him to eat your ass, no be juju be this one.
Not be juju be that.
Ayema Nikao. Hey. This is Ekwensu. What's Ekwensu? Somebody help me. What's Ekwensu? Oh, the devil is Ekwensu. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ada.
Ekwensu, devil.
Thank you, Ada. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know. Now I know. He chased you out from Banana Island and collected his ring after you fought Nengi, Davido's alleged side chicks, drugs, Chioma. Narcissist and womanizer. Free Chioma, I would never want to have that abusive position. I have real strength. Okay. Picture a man kicking me out of our crib for another side chick or girlfriend. Now she wants to help. She be real Ekwensu, let's be honest. Let's really get into how we both Chioma. They will say I drag her now. I try not to drag her, but this is too much now. This is too much. Maybe by the end of the show I will admit that I'm dragging her. Okay. Let's really get into how we both Chioma was dealing since 2017. She was at the table when we was smoking hookah and hanging out at Nikki Beach in Dubai. You was outside, and you was a side chick. She took him from another baby mother. So why are so pressed? Voila. I'm not impressed.
MOP, hold on. How is she a side chick? At the time she was dating him, was he married?
No, in fact, no, they probably, I don't know, it doesn't matter because again, Davido on Drink Champ's podcast some 2 weeks ago, I think he said they met in college in Nigeria, in Bangkok.
No, yeah, but why are they tagging her as a side chick?
Because there are women who just want to hate Davido right now. That's all they can see right now, just hating Davido. So that's where that's coming from. So there's women saying, like free this.
No,
like, don't drag another woman.
Is the Anita saying that she was a side chick that is my problem?
No, but Anita got it from Nigerian women that posted blogs and they were dragging Davido. You see what I'm saying? She's reading, and somebody mentioned earlier that Auntie Kemi is also helping. Auntie Kemi,
allegedly. Kemi is trending. She's getting traffic.
See? So. Wait, let me finish. I'm not impressed by that off and on relationship where his noble wife slept with his friend. I'm trying to see if we can finish all of this today. Hopefully. But anyway, where his noble wife slept with his friend Peruzzi. See, she's been reading the blog. That's what this is. Ring a bell. Have a seat. You can't say I slept with nobody that man knows. That man knows heavily. Okay, you can't say I slept with nobody that man knows heavily. Or is he understand English? Go to Boimbo. Can you finish a freaking sentence? Okay, I know it's social media and we have to read long sentence. I get that, but damn, every single time I have to crack my brain to read this stuff. You can't say I slept with nobody that man knows heavily or is friends with so by. Okay, so by or his friends. Okay, let me read. I need to read the Bonnix out properly. Headache. You can't say I slept with nobody that man knows heavily or is friends with so by, and every friend including family members has been in my DM. I wouldn't be surprised if she slept with Clark's Adeleke on the low. What if the wife, now she's dragging Chioma. If the wife slept with Chioma, with Clark, that's Davido's family member, on the low, being that he was trying it with me, begging me to have a baby deletion and fly me over there to see him. Nasty work. Oh, Clark was allegedly also saying, come over, I'll fly you over right now. Just take care of the baby, It's nothing but incest. And listen, it's possible, okay? She's probably not lying with that, but these are still all allegations. And slack going on over there. Disgusting. Okay, there's more. Okay, we already went through this. Ugh. This girl no go rest. Let's see. Alright, so this is the comment from Mike Goodson earlier and some Sonia Ogiri. Okay, they are actors and actresses. Says, okay, this is what we saw earlier. Said, rest in Jesus' name. Sonia says, bro, you missed it. Opposite sides. You were single? No, baby mama, this is a message to you. You were single, no baby mama or wife before May. Your marriage was 15 years, if not more. Don't console yourself justifying a wrongdoing. David's story is different. He just got married under a rough circumstances, had baby mamas before marriage. He's at his peak. He sees all shapes of women from different races, which could be extremely tempting, but she's not justifying. She said tempting. Temptation is not the same thing as justification. Ladies and gentlemen, can we just agree on that? Temptation is not the same thing. Somebody highlighting that there's higher levels of temptation is not justification. Can we agree on that? Okay, good. Thank you. But still on still, Davido should have done better and be smarter. Somebody did not hear that last part. They just like, okay, this one is just fine. That's all they heard. Anyway, that's that. Let's see. All right, I think we might have touched it. Okay, this is a Peruzzi. There's more. Peruzzi weighs in a little bit more apparently. Okay, that's the same one. Let me see. All right, there's a little bit more here. Men will stop cheating if, I don't know who that is. Who is this person? A rapper, Eriga. If girls don't cheat, men won't cheat. Let me see what they said about this. Shay, is that the same person? No, that's just another person. Take accountability for once and stop blaming women for your lack of self-control. I agree with that. Men are playing whataboutism is terrible. Men are not supposed to do that. As expected, he'd try to turn it around and blame it on women. Una, well done. Well, he's wrong. Let's just say that. He's absolutely wrong. Let's see. The side chick from France flies to Portugal to show him extraordinary love during his... Okay, so this is happening yesterday.
If you want my love, oh, say. Oh, yeah, say, she no one is up.
Menopause, is that her?
That's the girl from France who also claims she's pregnant. She went to last night's show. No, this is not Anita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
This is the other one. Yeah, this is the other one. Let's see. So she went to the show last night. Somebody says it's almost 1 week. Make una allow us rest, but you came here to. I beg, Dr. Dula, go and sit down somewhere. You engage the content, it will keep coming. That's the way it works. The content will die off by itself. That's the way it works. Let's see here. Some anti-actress Ngozi Eze give a robust reason. Let's see. It says, Happy New Month, fam. Okay, this is today. This happened today, 9 hours ago. This is a clear message to us living things created by God in my country. I remember very well when David was grieving. We posted him up and down on social media. We made it look as if we were supporting him. And to us, it was a bad time for him and his family. Now, he has bounced back, trying to gather his life back. We are on his case. This auntie just pretended that nobody accused Davido of anything, but continue, auntie. When David got married, we can count the number of people that posted him and celebrated him on social media. Well, quite a lot of people did. And even if the marriage was on low key, yeah, actually they didn't announce the marriage and it was still all over the place. Today, because of a little turn up, Davido, would you like to listen to an advice? Turn up, he's passing through. That's not a challenge. Nigerians are castigating him left, right, back, and front. David is one of the best in the world in the entertainment industry, and if we don't celebrate him, others will celebrate him. We like to celebrate when a man fall, not when he's up there. If you like, pour out insults on me. They're probably going to do that. I'm going to check after I finish reading your point. I will gladly tell you what's up. You want David to be depressed? You want his marriage to have cracks? Who's going to tell auntie? You want his career to slow down? Sorry, it's a big effort in the air. Nobody's a saint. Didi buy anyone? Did he delete anyone? Let's learn to appreciate our own. God has blessed us with him. Okay, interesting. God has blessed us with him. Let's not pull him down. So people are even insulting the wife. Well, our Lord Jesus Christ said, he who is without sin, cast the first stone. Since all you are president general of God's kingdom in heaven, keep judging him. I support David Adeleke, his wife, his family, and his team. Okay. Interesting. We are good with online insults, not knowing what it does to the individual involved. Finally, if you're bigger than Davido, insult him. But if you are not, bounce and get a life outside social media. So see, pride. If you're not bigger than Davido, obviously, I'm not bigger than Davido. I'm older than him. That's about it. Age. Brand wise, money wise, nowhere close. All right. So since I'm not bigger, I should just bounce. If you're not a Dangote, just bounce. I stand with Davido of his generation. Happy new month. Okay, some auntie. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me see what people said. If they, you have spoken well, ma'am. Wishing your daughter a future David. Ha! Auntie don't collect. Oh, not only auntie just collect. Oh, even auntie's daughter just collect. Woto.
Sorry.
Yeah. I told you, no one can drag Nigerians except Nigerians. I told you, I warned you. Rest, I beg. You can love Davido and still condemn his actions and acknowledge when he messes up. This demonstrates the value these women have. Too bad. What a massive shame coming from a mother. It's their belief system. She's probably just old school, kololo in the head. It's okay. This is what Tunde had not had to post. O. And let me 9 lives. 9 lives. I don't expect anything much from Today Not. It's an ally. It's his brother. I expect him to be loyal, precisely. If he does anything less than that, I will have a problem with that. Let's see here. Oh,
I'll be right there.
Oh no. She's dancing to Burna Boy. She's dancing to Burna Boy now. This woman. No shame. This was Davido last night.
Emergency, baby, you can see emergency, oh. She don't want designer, she don't want Ferrari. She said I'm my love, oh. And I belong to her, oh. She go kill somebody. Give me love, make it love. That's the one I
got this. I got it. For now, undefeated. Okay. Somebody said, Tunde says, my OBO a few hours ago. Zigzag, a personal friend, says, we want Jabo the king. Olobo Jonah. Go. If you don't want the video down for, like and comment here. It's 1,000 likes on that. Somebody said, this is my favorite, be confusing me. Of course. That's why feelings are greater, but they are also destructive, right? If you operate out of your feelings, you will collect. If you don't respect feelings, you will collect. Both. Okay? When somebody knows how to put a show on, put music out, put hits out, make you feel good, yes, they will get away with a lot of mishaps, for a while. It's going to take you a little bit more than one pregnancy to pull them down. Just warning you. Okay, what do you do with that information? Just know awareness so you can move better just in this life. Just know, right? That's all you can do. Okay, Peruzzi blows hot after Davido's alleged pregnant American side chick accused him of playing with Chioma. So I see what you posted. Ada said, I swear this ass Kemi painted all over. I think it was Auntie Kemi that was releasing this news back then. Olodo na Olodo. That means a dunce person, not dunce person. Olodo na Olodo, no be by location. This is a stray bullet for the American girl. No be by location. Auntie K done the clock 97. Auntie Kemi done the clock 97. 97 years, but no sense. A Mugu at 97. Auntie Kemi, they are dragging you. Old Ekwensu. I know they do phone interview now face to face so that I go fit headbutt you if need be at any point in time. No, you don't headbutt a woman. You say go collect, okay? Been running about with the same old shit for years now. Now God go punish your gene. Wow. You whine Jen finish. You the vex say he on. Okay. That means you started the generator and then you are whining. You're complaining that the generator is making noise, right? Basically, it's a response to what this girl was saying earlier about the. And Jessica is a personal friend. She said, "You knock, Abi, you no knock. Only a coward will beat a woman." Yeah, don't say that. You don't headbutt a woman. It's not necessary. That's not where your power lies. Your power is not in your mouth. Keep telling you, majority of your power is not in your mouth. All right, maybe that's why Chioma is taking all this crap, because she has slept with him and they see you're giving it power. You're giving the rumor even additional power by responding to it. Shall I know they help nobody? I keep telling you. Okay, let's see. Mr. Jolov weighs in. Mr. Jolov,
If you be woman, your body the pepper you say, man no marry you put for us. Then your mission and your vision now to scatter the man marriage. You be careful. Now reasons like that make them not even marry you put for us. Nobody they encourage any man to carry a woman after he don't marry. But if you must carry, I always advise, no they do flesh. Still
that means don't do raw. That's what he's talking about. He's advising don't do rough.
But if the girl paraventure call get belle, take the pikin or do DNA. If they don't do DNA, the pikin are the pikin. You take the pikin. If the girl say I want to train the pikin, no problem. You go to send the money for the pikin where they go to train. But not be say, as you will be girl for outside, you carry belle, you call me say the man must marry you or you must scatter a marriage. Mario tell you, you get some kind of men you will do this thing with them. If you be woman, will call guests. So they go touch you. They go with their fellow guests.
What is he talking about? Why are you running your mouth about assaults online? Okay, first of all, when you have to run your mouth about assault online, you're probably not assaulting a chicken, not even a chicken. Okay. Number two, you can still implicate yourself running your mouth that way. You might not see it. It's gonna come back and haunt you because your mindset clearly it makes it okay to assault women. There's nothing good can come out of that in the society you live in. It's not me that said it. In the society that you live in, nothing good will ever come out of that. You know, as soon as they come back, just hold on. We have to talk. Don't rush, yo. I'm almost done, okay? Don't rush.
Then at the end of the day, now case of two fighting. Because the boy get family.
No, it's not case of two fighting, you dummy. You're short-sighted, you dummy. You're short-sighted. It's not case of two fighting when you're encouraging assault or sending other women to go and assault a woman online. This is what happens. You talk too much.
Two baby boys. God, they made a boy too. If your power reach, now belly they give you. Now belly they give you. All this side chick there.
That's it's pregnancy that you got pregnant. Nobody committed a crime. That's true.
Queen mother, don't feel manage struggle enter inside palace finish now. When I feel so, I won't come outside, call it spread up, trials and tribulation. Despite all these, all the Jezebel where they fly morning, afternoon, evening. The women, they stand strong. They make sure their marriage, they strong. Just like the ways of our mothers. We say no matter the situation, they start with our papa. Those girls, you are worthy of emulation. Trials.
So his advice essentially is for women. He did praise women who move a certain way. He had no advice for Davido. Okay, except they do flesh. He said no, they do flesh. Okay. He said don't do raw. Okay, that's about all he has to say. Yeah, it's bigger than that. It's not just the raw. You might not do raw, but you allow certain people into your circle, you're going to mess up, you know. I've known this man for years, somebody said, but he has never said something that made sense just for a day. Ridiculous. Damn, that's a man who said that too. Somebody said, every man who is faithful to his wife has a special place in heaven. You could also say that too, right? You can also say that too, right? But of course he didn't say that. And every cheating husband deserves Anita. I don't know. I don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. I don't know why I just collect stray bullets just like that. But well, if you leave a comp print in every country where you land, be prepared to face the consequences of your responsibility. That's a fact. These are the realities. You can't deny these things, no matter how much you try to paint it with Delta PG. I think people need to stop reducing the standard for marriage. There is no excuse for cheating. Yeah, you don't like. You can still make a case for temptations and not condemning people without not sounding like you're just enabling bad behavior. It's just terrible. They now make cheating look like a common mistake in marriage. Yeah, it's bad. Somebody said this generation didn't inherit the silence of our mothers, so they don't condone infidelity and other nonsense in their marriage. Yeah, they do actually, but that's another topic for another day. I'll just leave it alone. That sounded woke as hell, but that's another topic for another day. Let me see here. We're almost done. I promise. Let's see. Oh, we have to cover this. Let me see how far we have to go. Let me see. No, I'm not covering all of that, I promise. Okay. Let me just fly a little bit faster so I can come to... Davido is a king. Actress Shanjo said, Davido is a king and he loves Chioma. The rest, na moi moi. Ota akara talk. End of story. What does that mean? Anybody can do translation? The brand new baby mama, Anita Brown, says, my baby daddy mad quiet. He must be rehearsing. Have a great show tomorrow. Day one. Is this an old post? I think there might be an old post before Keke don't scatter everywhere. While I walked out, okay, that's something else we're gonna cover later. I want every girl who had, okay, so she's calling out every girl who had a baby deletion for Davido or that is pregnant for him to come out. I will have you confidential. You're right. She will drag you. She will drag you if you don't speak up as fast or as loud as she wants you to speak up. The pain and suffering y'all endure, the lies and manipulation, the mental anguish needs to be paid for. Contact me. I will not disclose you. It's a lie. She will disclose you. Okay? She will disclose everything. Does this person sound like somebody that won't disclose, that can keep a secret? She will disclose everything, just so you know. If you're not ready for that, if you don't want to be ousted, if you want to arrange something with your alleged baby father so that you can still have a settled life, if that's what you want, but if you want clout like her, please be my guest by all means. Davido can handle it. He's a grown man. All right, I beg, stop the post this girl now. Una they give him attention. No, it's the engagement that gives it attention. If you left comment, you hit like, you saw the thumbnail and you came into it, yes, it is you that you're making, not the person that posted. The content creators are content creators. That's all it is. Okay. The real Toby says, who disclose who give her belle? They tell you, say contact me. Exactly right. Who discloses somebody that impregnated will now say contact me? I won't disclose you. I won't disclose you. Don't be juju with that one. These people, man. All right, let's see. Let me just leave this girl alone. You're talking too much and you regret it. Okay, so this girl was basically talking at the other girl in France who says she's pregnant too. She's not, ma'am, you're going too far. Be quiet. So baby mother, alleged baby mother, advising another baby mother. Say, ma'am, you're going too far. Be quiet, please. Respect other relationships. Even if you disagree, she is still the wife and a mother and a woman. You're being mean. Even if he has a bad behavior, you know well he's a good person and a good man after all. Nobody deserved this. Oh, she had. That's why she went to the show.
Understand that you can be upset. That it's one thing to drag out a man who got you pregnant and had a bad behavior with you. I understand that. I really understand it. Like I'm on the same level, but it's really mean to talk about a woman who done do to you. She didn't even know you, like she don't care about you, you see. And to talk about her like that and to talk about their relationship that you don't even know about, man, you don't need that. It's just bad beauty and it's so mean. Like you don't even know what she's gone through, what she's handling now. So don't do that. You can hide that forever. That's something that
all right. Oh God, help me. Davido, his wife Chioma, he is both physically and mentally okay. This was, we already quoted this earlier. Terrible. So now she's adding on to the allegations that is a wife beater. All right. Let's see what this person says. Oga beat up madam. When for God's sake, your cup goes soon full. Don't just worry. Okay, that's a threat. Okay. That's Israel saying extra stuff that he doesn't need to say. If your guy no send you, why are you talking online? All right, looks like we already covered this into both. Okay, we covered this already. All right, this is that side eye when you know he's lying. No, she's enjoying the attention. She's enjoying that she's special. The side eye. She said she thinks she's special, so leave her alone. Somebody said, okay, this girl, Moet Abibi says, it still stands. Safe sex is the best sex. Strap the F up. Still baffles me that grown men still play like that. STDs are so real. Yeah. You can at least say that. If you're going to side Davido, at least say that. And ladies too, why are you letting men have relations with you unprotected? Yo, sexual education and being aware of your sexual health is so key. You have no business partaking in sex if you aren't educated on how to be protected. Even if you are on contraception, even if it is with your boyfriend, trust no one. I do not play like that. I'm not ready for a child, and most importantly, I'm not ready to be treating myself because of what 5 minutes pleasure. Think. Please, no guy is worth me changing my pH levels and drinking boric acid for. Absolutely not. Yeah, a lot of people, they don't care. Once they're caught up in their feelings, they don't care. They just keep going in. Socialite Bobrisky weighs in. Those girls coming out to tell us they are pregnant for Davido are all dumb ASF as fuck. When you were all cool with him, none of us was there. Why do you think we care now, bringing this to the public? We David fans still love him, regardless. Lobaton. As for that grandma in the USA shouting, Anita don't collect. In the USA shouting, she doesn't need David money, blah, blah, blah. If you don't need his money, why then do you decide to bring this out here to the public? Oh, you are looking for traffic so you can make more money on your OnlyFans page, right? She probably made some money in the past few days, honestly. Dumb set of girls. The two girls claiming they are pregnant are actually ugly, sorry to say. Especially the one in the USA. Her face isn't nice at all. You people should let us rest. We're still buying fuel at 510 naira per liter. Wahala. Davido's alleged encourage and pray for us celebrities instead of judging us. Singer Lami Phillips, he said they're judging them. Celebrities, public figures are held to higher standard of accountability than the rest of the population, but never forget that they are people too. Men and women. subject to the same insecurities, fears, doubts, regret that all of us are. I'm not asking for anyone to cut us slack, not at all, but a little empathy for the challenges that come with being in the public eye. That go a long way. I know some faceless people thrive on judging, pointing fingers, mocking and shaming, but I think it takes a real courage and character to encourage, pray for, support, and love as one would like to be. Yeah, I agree with that, but it's giving unrealistic expectations. If you're a star, you will be held accountable accordingly. That's just the way it works. All right, this auntie has something to say. Let's go back to it.
Fellow Nigerians, it's not my son's fault. Do you understand what I mean? After they suck his dick, suck the balls finish, the guy forgot the condom. They are the one playing my song. Now they say there's one coming from Paris. If they like, they should come from the whole world. We don't care. That's why his name is called David. He's the David that will make that name before he will die. So people should allow my poor son alone. Yes, I'm a bad mother. What else do you want me to do? I should kill him? Someone just get hurt. We already catch the shame. Your mom is in the deep mud. What do you want me to do? This one we don't meet our match. Where be a kata. Me to be a kata. Davido America. You be citizen. Why you don't get trauma paper? So that the girl to be going back and forth. Why you cannot have your own kids in America too? Why Choma cannot deliver for you in America? I'm even tired of what you are doing. Sack all your crew members. Those useless crew members that have been giving you girls. They are the one pushing to all these girls. I'm tired of you. Fellow Nigerians.
Wahala day. All right. Yes, I think we've done some justice to that. Okay. Now let's get back to the nya really quickly. Let me just run through the chats. Let's just Natty, welcome. I go party. I just come. Okay, I see that. Dumb Kelly says, is it that men can't stay faithful to one woman? All the think pieces I'm seeing making excuses for him is shockingly, especially the one saying he loves Chioma. It's Davido. Davido is not the average man, but there's a lot of faithful men out there. Okay, I just want you to know that. Okay, in fact, the majority of men don't have the options to sleep around like that. They don't have access like that. Okay, so it's better for all of us to just face our own. But the lesson we can learn from this is that in your own little world, pride can take over and destroy everything you've cooked. Yes, that's the one little lesson we can get out of this that's applicable to all of us. But most men are not going to have 10, 20 women coming to backstage after every night show. All right. And then, yes, ordinary men do cheat as well. Okay. But there's usually deeper reasons that you need to assess there beyond they're just trying to be evil. Right. They could be trying to be evil. I'm not saying they're not necessarily evil. It depends. The point is that it depends. All right. Excuse me. Dumb Kelly says, quick question. Is serial cheating considered a form of emotional abuse? No, it's cheating, and it's cheating, and it's giving you lack self-respect. If you stay with a person who is a serial cheater, that person clearly has no respect for you, but it's usually because they are also mimicking the level of self-respect you have for yourself. That's not necessarily your fault. It's just the reality, right? So, but if you're staying with a person that's a serial cheater, you're obviously enabling it too. Maybe you don't have choices. Maybe you have children. Maybe it's easier said than done. All of that I agree with. Okay, but it's a no. We don't need to go as far as emotional abuse. It's just wrong. It's bad. Nothing good can come out of that over time. Okay. So even cheating by itself, all it takes is one cheating to destroy everything. But granted, some people get away with it, you know. But serial cheater, that's a stretch. That's a person that's outrightly disrespectful to you in your face every day. There's something about you that makes it okay, and you know. But yeah, Anita is talking like JJC. Anita no nothing. Anita is just blah blah blah. Let the child is born. Be the Adele case, we go do DNA test. I agree with her video by asking Davido to sack all those kids around him. They allow Davido to have his ways. Yeah, those guys are just busy putting on a show. They are very busy, you know. And I know over the past few days I've said that too. He needs to have a one officer, accountability officer, who gets paid multiple six figures to check that nonsense. Say no, we're not gonna mess up the bag. Okay, all right. No, you over here. No, you know, cameras off. You know what? Let me talk to David. He needs one person like that. Who Davido hired. Davido needs to be wise enough to hire this person for this very purpose, knowing that he's just a human being like the rest of us. And with this level of access, he's probably going to misfire, impregnate the wrong Anita. Yeah, it's a bad idea completely. So men can't just have self-control. You see, you are stretching the conversation. Yes, men can have self-control. Self-control no be your mate. It's easier said than done, especially when you have access options. Just think about how often you go to Google to do this. Every time somebody asks you a question, can you come up with the answer all the time, right? But you're spoiled. You have to run to Google. Some of you are on ChatGPT now these days. You run to ask every question. You can't go from here to the store without using GPS. You're spoiled. It's the same behavior, except one is more destructive than the other, right? It's just understanding how the human brain works. When you have access, you use it. All right? And if there's bad consequences, potential bad consequences for using it, you need accountability structures and systems around you, and don't count on your own righteousness, because you will fall on your face all the time. You're welcome, Dumb Killing. What a load of crap from this lady. Are you aware there are STDs, and what do you think will happen to those kids scattered around the world? Please stop giving excuses. She looks like she's a skit maker. I can't take her too seriously. Yeah, but it's bad. It's terrible. Whatever she was saying was terrible. MOP, please critique the convo between Anita and Clark. I did 2 shows ago. You might want to go back and watch that. We did that. That was given, right? Yeah. So that's why I was telling people that already Davido don't collect from me already, because I went through that. I took my time on that. So you might want to go back and watch 2 shows ago. But yes, let me bring my sisters to the stage. It's all yours now. You can go as long as you want. Tima and Natu.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be in and out. Hey, Natu.
Hi, Tima.
You know, how are you? You know, I'm still trying to get over everything you read that Anita put out. I'm still trying to get over that. Like, that was just a lot. You know what I mean? And you know, like you always say, like the more you talk, the more of a credibility that you lose. You know, and then like it's just giving. I'm gonna write this to the end of the earth. Okay. I don't think she has any plan. I think she's just doing whatever she's doing. But again, I'm going to come back to the fact. Nobody knows you like an intimate partner. Okay? I always said that. It is Davido that take his 2 legs, walk to Anita. Okay? No matter how that happened, I mean, no, in whatever way that happened, whatever setting that in some way, somehow, Davido cannot get hold of himself. And it's very sad. As for me, it's very sad. And I know a lot of people who love Davido and love his song. I don't think it's going to change anything like really per se as far as being their artist. But again, you know, David is an international man, right?
Yeah.
There must be some kind of a level of accountability that comes with that. And I don't know why is it that they always feel like they're above, like they will always be in control of everything. You know what I mean? And again, you know, Anita, Davido, everybody, rich or poor, the only thing that we have control of when we are doing something, our action. That is the only thing that we can control, our actions. 100%. The consequences, I always say, we can't control both.
Yep.
It's one way. Once you do the action, whatever consequences that come, you're gonna have to put your pants on and just take it as it is.
Deal with the consequences. Yes.
Yeah.
Anita is a consequence. That's how far I can take her seriously. The person that really needed a lesson there is Davido.
Consequence.
Yeah,
a very bad one.
Yeah. Yep. It's the men that need this lesson the most. or anybody who has options, or anybody who has been exposed to options where you're feeling a level of pride, you feel invincible. Those are the people that need these lessons. I can't take. That's why I was looking at that funny one that came here earlier, like trying to give Anita unnecessary clout. Like, listen, it's not about Anita. Anita is Anita. She belonged in those lyrics where she was, and that's all that was. It's about consequences. I think Davido has the resources to adjust accordingly. He can adjust. He can hire a special person, accountability, a chief accountability officer. They're hiring those people in corporate companies right now. They're hiring things like chief heart, even chief heart officer, like CHO. They're hiring them in companies because emotional intelligence is now a big deal in the corporate world. It's not enough that you know books. It's just not enough.
True.
Yep. Not too far. Where's my own jollof?
I'm fine, no. It's in the fridge.
Okay. Good.
Listen, this whole thing is a mess. I think I went back and forth with my cousin today. Because my cousin's name is Anita too. I had to switch to her tribal name. I'm like, I can't call you this name. Because this name is giving me one kind of vibes.
Anita, don't collect.
Yeah. But what I was trying to make her understand is like, she was like, Anita is the person that fits Davido. I'm like, I'm fine with it. If she wants to fight him, she should just go for him. But dragging that poor woman and dragging the dead child in it, like, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
Like you said, and Tima said too, the more you're talking, like, you're losing credibility. So whatever she's saying, and people are believing her, she's saying she's gonna go to Nigeria and do alms giving. What does that mean?
It's
Who do you think you are, the Messiah? Are you like the Messiah or something? So you're gonna get visa for all the baby mamas to come over to fight. First of all, I want to tell you 100%, I'm not sure that girl is pregnant. Let me just put it out there. I can be wrong. But the vibes that she's giving, I don't know if I've not seen a pregnant woman that their hormones have messed with them like that to that level. But I am, and the whole thing, like, she's just evil. Don't forget that the devil was one of the angels. So all that Bible that she's quoting, like, is just capping.
Yeah. Did you miss somebody that came here earlier? That tried to drag? Okay.
God save the person. I wasn't here at that time. I'll go and watch back. I hope it's not the person that has I hope it's not the person that has a YouTube show that did a whole this in on TV and when TV talks about.
No, not that person. This person's an American. This person claimed to be an American. Yeah.
Oh, thunder.
It was threatening us that African American will drag us. Nobody did drag Nigerians.
They can drag us. See, we are their marking scheme. We are their marking scheme. They are coming after us. People that cannot walk, drag us. How? Is she okay? That one that did not go to school wants to drag us.
I don't mind that.
Because she's hanging out
before you comment on it, go listen to him later on, Jerry.
Yeah, but that's
I don't want to give him a shine.
That's fine, but the whole thing, right? He messed up, and like you said, that he has the resources to get back. But what I know he's not able to get back is maybe all the information that is out there already. There's nothing he can do about that. I don't know what's gonna happen between him and Chioma, honestly speaking, because that's the height of disrespect. Like, whoever you're messing with has like so much information about your wife. That's rude.
Yeah, that would do it. No, even this, Nato, even if Chioma, remember I keep asking, Chioma may have subscribed to this lifestyle before, right? But even
sorry to interject. Exactly. But I think she might end up being Derek Jack's wife.
Exactly.
That everybody was feeling bad for her, and she came out and said I subscribed to him. But even at that, like you said, like one of my brothers used to say, even though. So I do not care. It does not make sense. That app that gets putting out is so ghetto. That should explain to us who she is. Saying you're coming to Nigeria to do alms giving. Are you mad? Are you normal?
No, you know, people like Anita, I think they are so strange to the they are so strange to the culture and people outside of the United States, okay? So
yes, those are the people that don't travel.
No, seriously, yeah. So I feel like in her head, right, she kind of feel a little bit superior to anybody outside the United States because in her head it's like you're this
African immigrant, whatever. It's the same thing with the guy that called. It's the same mentality. You know, when they have that mentality of superiority of
they feel
I'm an
that
American.
we, yes,
You know, you're an immigrant, so they say you can tell from how they speak. You know, which is in a way, it's like they are very easy to give themselves away in that way because
so easy.
That's right.
Yeah, if you're an intelligent person, at least you can quickly round up like, okay, I think that's the
Easily.
level that she is. Yeah, it's not even
Easily
a fight,
ghetto,
really.
uneducated, and this is again to be clear, this is not African Americans. It's specifically ABO and Anita are ghetto and uneducated.
Exactly.
Specifically
Yes.
them.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
just to be clear, you know, she's screaming for nothing. Read the comments between she and Clark. So surprised. This case, okay. Yeah.
I think Anita needs to go take lessons from Tonto Dike.
Why do you say that? What do you mean?
What I mean is that after that thing happened between she and Churchill, and she came out and spilled everything, talking about his SCX life and everything, and then that other guy that she dated after that time again, Prokogri Abi was his name, and she dragged him to. After then, what has happened? Everybody's running away from her because everyone is saying,
Good point.
I'll come to this one.
Because you don't know if you are going to be dragged next. Nobody wants to be dragged.
Yes, and that's why that other big mama is telling her, she's like, you're doing too much because you're going to come back and regret it.
Yeah, because
So
this
that's what
15
it
minutes
is.
fame can only last for so long.
It can only last for 15 minutes.
It can only last for so long. Look at Sophie. That's her name, right? Sophie Momodu, right?
Yeah.
You know, they buy you Lexus, they buy you Range Rover, it's never enough. So this thing is not sustainable. This cloud chasing is not. The best thing is to first of all have a life of your own, and then whatever he wants to do for his child, and you can enjoy from that's your child.
Yeah, the whole of exactly, that's true, because that's his child. He can't deny it. But the thing is that I think she's doing this because, like you said, the person that has coconut head.
Yeah.
That's all. And you're doing that to get lots of traffic you get on your social media and the rest of it. But what if people gank on you and report all your social media and everything get cancelled? Like they just ban from the ban.
Nigerians can bombard that page and shut it down overnight.
Yes.
But I think they will still find her. I think they will still find her just for the OnlyFans stuff. I think she probably gained a bunch of fans and OnlyFans in the last few days, which is again.
You know, our people, a lot of them are going to go to the OnlyFans page to go and see what they're talking about. They will pay to see it.
Men will sign up and just watch. They will do it. Men don't get shame like that. But I'm generalizing, by the way. But I'm saying there's enough men that don't have shame. They will sign up and they will enjoy. And she will get some customers from that. So if you're gonna get that. Now she's getting caught up in her feelings. And I was making a point earlier about Chioma.
And she's saying anybody that wants to do interview, she'll call her.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Chioma might have subscribed to the lifestyle before. Doesn't mean she can't flip and change on Davido.
That's right, you're correct.
If the dragging is too much, she can flip. It's not enough that, oh yeah, but my wife subscribed to it. You don't understand women. They can, if it feels wrong, if all the dragging online start to feel wrong, they will flip on you and you will collect, and they might completely disconnect all that stuff that you guys cook together. It's very important for the men to pay attention to that, because I see some of them are still fantasizing about polygamy, and like, hey, he's a king. That thing that woman was just saying, he's a king, he can do that. No, as a king, you can't just move mad. Nothing lasts forever. There's nobody that lasts on the throne forever either, right? Because there's nobody everything ends, has an end to it. So why would you have it end prematurely just because you're moving mad? Because already by default, everything has a end to it, right? But you're going to move mad with pride, with too much ego, and then destroy everything you cook. So I think right now he has a chance to say, this thing is bad. Let me make sure I avoid it for the rest of my life. I can still contain this, right? Or you can flip the other way and
all the people screaming and saying that he's a king. Do they even understand what it means to be a king? Have they seen an Oba laughing in public before? Have they seen an emir even smiling in public?
I'll be eating. The Oba cannot eat in public.
No.
There's a reason for that.
Yes, there's a way you conduct yourself, my guy. If you're called a king, like, get why?
Yeah.
Except if you are the king of Mumunes.
It doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean you're holy. You just understand that too much exposure can destroy you. This monitoring spirit can destroy. Too much attention can destroy everything.
Allah, there's this thing that you used to say all the time. You said if the wall of a house does not have cracks, the lizard will not find his way in.
I know, right? Somebody was saying earlier, do you want crack to enter the widow house? He's already put crack in it now. You don't think Anita is a crack? Did we create Anita? We didn't create Anita.
Nah.
Anita is a big old crack.
David created Anita. David is the one that just, I mean, as much as we like, like people like Anita, I wouldn't even pay attention to them because, like I said, Anita is doing what Anita is going to do. You know, David is the one that is actually open his gates and allow every, I don't know what, walking through freely without consideration of the woman that he married to. Not even, clearly, he's not even considering himself because you going around and just open your leg for anyone and everyone. Really, his safety is not even paramount to him. My question is, how in the world, me as a woman, I want to trust my life to the man that doesn't even care about his own safety? Like, I want to put my safety in the hand of the man that it can. And again, it might take time for Chioma to get there. Like you said, or like rock bottom is something that only you can feel it. Like,
only you know when you're done.
Yeah, nobody can speak that into your life, really. It has to be like you, it's you. Everything, all of it is you. And like you said, is it gonna be like is it gonna be a rock bottom for David? I don't think so. This is not gonna be it. I think there's more to come.
I think there's more, right?
But I hope for him. And I don't think it's ever gonna get it. I don't know. And that's just me speaking.
Let me shock you people.
It's very hard.
Let me shock you people. This thing that he's doing.
Shock us.
This thing that he's doing.
He shock you.
Continue.
No, I'm not joking. It's in their blood. And let me tell you why I said it's in their blood.
Who is there? Who is there? Like the artist?
Davido.
You say it's in their blood, as in the Adele case?
Yeah, not even. So I know someone that is married to one of his uncles.
Okay.
And that guy goes on rampage like this. When I say rampage, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
The wife says that he will leave
You're saying
house.
he's a womanizer? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the wife says that if they have a misunderstanding, this guy will just pack his bag and leave there and go away for the weekend in the same town they live in and come back on Monday. So the moment she found out that she was pregnant, that's the wife, she started avoiding sleeping with him because she doesn't know what he's packing outside. And she says that the guy does not even care to cover himself, he doesn't protect himself. So she keeps complaining every time that she has cramps until she came here to have the baby, and then she ended up like divorcing the guy. But when I mean rampage, when I told her, she was like, I'm not surprised. Wasn't his uncle like that? No joke. So
yeah,
there's
gonna be work to be done.
So I'm talking from what Nasu just said now. Like if you have I mean, we all have our family, and there's sometimes you kind of get mixed match of every kind of human being in your own group of family, right? But in a situation where you have a pronounced infidelity and cheating or whatever the behavior, alcoholic or something like that, who is going to advise who? Who is going to sit who down?
That's the point, because that's our uncle that I know cannot talk to him.
Yeah, that people who knows
but his dad is level-headed. His dad is level-headed though.
But the dad too is a worker too, according to what they say. Like the dad is not clean in the infidelity department either. You see?
Wahala. Nah. So this whole thing is messed up, honestly speaking. It's really. But this is what I have to say about this Anita girl, right? She has known this guy for like 7 years. Okay? When a woman is upset, Tima, me and you are women. And there's a way we will talk that you know that we are bitter. So I'm just going to say this in capital letter. Anita is bitter. She is bitter because all the things that she says she don't want are the things that she wanted that she did not get. She needs to stop capping. She's known him for 7 years, and then all of a sudden she wakes up one day, she heard that he's married. Like, oh no, you're not going to do that to me. Even if she's pregnant, I want to believe that the time that she went to meet with him to like sleep with him to be able to be pregnant, she set it up so that can happen. Because a woman knows when she's ovulating and knows that anything can happen at that time. But so if I know him for 7 years, we're doing this and that, and he calls me his baby all the time, and then he marries somebody else, and then now she probably try to fight him. Why did he marry this person? Uh, you're gonna tell her, no, 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 no. I married her so that I can bury my child. You know all this culture, blah 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 blah. Now I'm saying all of this from the things that she has said. I'm just trying to make up a story from the things that she has said, from what I'm trying to like see had happened. So he was like, oh no 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 no. I see. I just had to marry her because I need to bury my child. Blah blah blah. So now she's convinced with that. Now she finds out again that whoa, madam is pregnant. Didn't you say you don't love her before? Didn't you say you don't love her before? How you got her pregnant again? When did your child pass away? Blah, blah, blah. And now she's gonna go on a rampage. So that means that you're lying to me. You're not trying to get rid of her. You said you married her so you can bury your child. Now she's pregnant. So that means that you are keeping her. So what's gonna happen to me now? And then now you start going out and throwing all the shades. And then when people start coming for you, you're not saying that, oh no, I'm not saying that because I don't want him, I don't want that kind of marriage. When people like that talk, they talk from the two sides of their mouth. And you know, whatever they are saying is what they don't want, is what they want. Whatever they're accusing the other person is, that's who they are. If you're seeing her, you clearly know she's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. She's calling me a manipulator. She's also a manipulator. Because now that she did not have her way, she's coming out to come and put him on the butcher table and start chopping him up little by little. Like, let me let you feel the pain. You gotta feel that pain that I'm feeling. Like, how does it taste now? Nah. That's what she's doing. Yeah, I'm telling you from my analysis of everything that she has done, that's what it is.
Right. The video is in for rude awakening. How do you say? Like, this is so unexpected. And again, Anita is just a consequence of his behavior. Like, but again, I don't think this is gonna be the it for him to say, okay, I don't think
she's coming here to lie and say that every man wants to father her child. Stop capping. It gotta be a HOE like you that wants to have kids with you.
Not
a reasonable guy.
Yeah, I also agree with you when you say that I don't think she's pregnant. I agree. Because when she wasn't live and she took a pregnancy test, she never showed the results. If anybody paid attention to that. She never showed if it was one line or two lines. When I was watching Amanda Prestige video that he posted.
Right, from yesterday? From last show?
Yeah, from last show. And I was looking for the results of the.
So what's the result? The result will be 2 lines if it's pregnant?
Yes. And it didn't show, nothing showed up. You didn't even see anything. So I'm like, This
well, if she takes out the pregnancy and she was actually ever pregnant, we will never find out too. So, right? If she takes it out, and then we might end up concluding that she was never pregnant, but we never know.
You know what? She can actually go around and say, well, I don't want to kill it anyway. Knowing that she didn't even pregnant to begin with. There was no pregnancy to begin with, right?
But if you're really pregnant, why hide it? Why not? You're showing the receipts, right? Why not show everything? There's something fishy. There's something missing.
I told you guys. I don't believe she's pregnant. That energy that she's giving, that baby doesn't even need that energy. I told she's pregnant. That baby does not need that energy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for her. It's not healthy for the baby. Even the people that are crazy in this America that like dragging people, I don't see a pregnant woman that wants to drag anybody like putting this so much energy into it, like investing so much time into it, not sleeping, trying to do all of this. Like for what? Just because you're pregnant. Now you want all the baby mamas to come. She's just hurt. She's bitter.
She's hurt. Just bitter. This guy broke my heart.
Because he told her. Yeah, because he told her that he just was his side chick, and now he had to marry her because he had to bury his son. So he told her, "I don't love her. I just married her," and now she's pregnant. Like, dude, I thought he said you guys are not cool. How come she's pregnant? That means you're sleeping with her.
You see, and all the.
Let me tell you, we are all women, and we know. In our lifetime, we probably have known 1 or 2 women that have lied in their lifetime that they are pregnant and they were never pregnant.
But why though? Why?
So
what's the motive for that?
let me explain to you, man of prestige. They do that to get sympathy. They do that to get you back. Maybe you might say, okay, since you're pregnant for me, I'll just stay with her. No joke. They do that maybe to get money from you. I knew someone that got money for somebody for like 5 months, and then she told him that she had a miscarriage.
All right. Jojo is saying Davido will change. Trust me. Jojo is saying Davido will change. Trust me. Same way the world was outraged at Akon once upon a time. He will change and channel his strength and energy in development. See, the thing is that I don't recall people dragging Davido. Akon. Maybe I missed it, for having multiple baby mothers. He's always said he's a polygamist, but I don't. Akon
is a Muslim too.
Yeah, he's a Muslim. I don't recall him being dragged for just having seeds all over the place, with strippers and porn stars and stuff like that. I don't recall that, but correct me if I'm wrong, Sha, because I don't really.
Yeah, but look at just how low Davido is.
I haven't followed Akon in 20 years.
You know the difference. You know the difference between Akon and Davido is Akon own everything about him. He own is whatever his lifestyle is. He's not hiding from anybody. He owns it. He speaks about it all the time. There's nothing hidden. Like when people not be with Akon, you know exactly what you are getting into because he speaks as he touch his brain. He pop out of his mouth like that. Davido, on the other hand, he is one going up and down, left and right. He's not confident enough to come out and say, "Okay, this is the lifestyle I'm living. You take it or you leave it." That is all you need to do, really. I mean, really. Otherwise, they will continue to drag it.
Highlighting that the French girl did not have 2 lines too. Is that true? The French girl, when she was doing her own pregnancy test.
Yeah, I didn't even see anything for her either. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
so why are they claiming? I'm telling you. And then somebody went
the least they can show is at least the 2 lines. God
exactly.
Somebody went to an African show and saying that she had Davido's boxers.
This is fake. Like they're just doing it out of spite, just to get at Davido. Like they're just to spite him, to get back at him.
Yeah, they just wanted to spite him.
What's the point? There's, like you said, everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. What is the point?
Right. Jojo said Davido never told Anita anything about not loving Chioma. Anita is in the community. She followed Nigerians 24/7, so she lied about Davido said XYZ. I think she's lying about that too. I think she's manipulative as hell.
Jojo, I'm not saying that he told her that he didn't love her. I'm just making up the story from what she has said. I'm just
you came late now. We covered that earlier. You came late.
Okay.
We covered that earlier. Yeah, we covered that earlier. We covered all everything up to date earlier. Yeah, so I think that's what she's saying. Yeah, because she was saying that that Davido was pillow talking about Chioma.
No, but there are some things that he has said. They are intimate stuff that there's no way she can know it. We didn't know Chioma was pregnant until she said it.
We still don't know. What do you mean? We still don't know. Yeah, so she could have just been lying through her teeth right now just to rile up because she sees attention. Or she could have gotten it from her teeth and her teeth can be somewhere.
Bad for this girl. If people get to find out or it comes out that she is not pregnant, that's when she's going to collect her own. She will collect.
Yeah, I think we will never find out. She's going to take out. If she is, in fact, she will delete the baby, and we will never find out. And she will still collect. And she will still collect, regardless.
No, if she wants to keep it because she wants to collect money from him.
Yeah, if she wants to, yeah. And I think she has we talked about that earlier too. She has a good leverage point. She can actually get some money. And in addition to that, she can get more popular.
But you want to know why this girl is, that's why I say she's dumb. She has lawyers, right? She's dumb.
What? I didn't hear that. What did you say?
She's dumb.
Oh, she's dumb. She's a dunce. Okay. She said she wasn't a dunce earlier, but continue.
Yes. If she wasn't, she will hold her mouth and take him to court. If she has a good lawyer, her lawyer will tell her stop talking. Her lawyer is going to tell her stop talking.
If you're actually pregnant.
Now that she's talking, she's talking too much.
Right.
And if they go to court, Davido too might have some things over her for the stuff that she has
Like
said.
what? Or like defamation of character or something? Maybe.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but that belongs in another. That belongs in another court, though.
And then talking about his dead child, that's emotional something something.
Yeah. You sound. You sound. Both of you are sounding muffled. Come back to your mic. You and Natu, so that we can have a good audio
Everything
experience.
everything is vanity, vanity upon vanity.
Yes,
You know, nobody's better than the next person. I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me. And at the end of the day, everybody has to know that things are not lasting forever, and everybody should have the perspective of knowing what I'm gonna do now. Is it gonna affect me later? Is it gonna hurt me? What are the consequences? How is it gonna stay with me forever? If I'm applying for a job, is it gonna affect me? Is it gonna affect my family? Is it gonna affect my future with somebody? You know, people have to sit down and think about these things, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna leave this earth, and before we leave
That's you thinking.
Everything ends.
I said that's you thinking.
Right. Yeah. She's saying they should think. She's saying they should stop thinking.
Some people cannot. Some people will never.
Maybe Davido can. Maybe Anita can.
Anita
maybe
will
vice
never.
versa.
No, Anita will not.
Listen, you're correct, Patricia. You know, but these people are not in that position to hear what you're saying. But there are people here listening to us that may be in that position, where they are feeling invincible. They got all the receipts. They can't wait to drag people. They can't wait to jump on stage and drag someone because they feel some type of way. They can't really hold themselves accountable. They can't really hold a conversation respectfully. They have to drag someone, you know.
Right,
There's some people like that. So maybe they can hear some of those advice. You said what?
Yep, and that's what that's what they're always teaching us: emotional intelligence and social intelligence. Like, avoid the need to shall lie, avoid the need to always be right. There are times that you don't even need to say anything.
Most times you don't need to.
Yeah, like now she said that Davido is not saying anything because he knows that he's not clean. But what does he have to say? If he sees anything, he's gonna make it worse now.
Yeah.
So the best thing for him is just to be mute and not say anything. Just like Banky W did.
No, but she won't listen.
Yeah, you just have to.
And Davido is lucky to be busy right now. He's extremely busy right now. So if he wasn't busy, I think he also
he will be prompted to respond.
He might want to, but he's busy right now, so he's actually lucky enough. But eventually, these things will catch up, because if this is an actual baby or babies, they don't leave for a while. They'll keep hunting you. Let me see. Jojo says they are all lying. Please, let's be real. Davido is not interested in those ladies. They are lonely and missing him. Davido love Chioma, and Chioma understands that well. That is why she's let me see. Davido left Anita long time. So how old is the pregnancy? Let's count now. Jojo, we need to count to nothing. She how far I did. Listen, I think there's element where there's smoke, there's fire. That's how they say it, right?
That's right.
There is no smoke
and
without
people
fire.
will say water does not get sour without anything inside.
Yeah, I think Davido was all up in there. If I was to bet, I don't know. If I was to bet, he was all up in there. In fact, in recent times. But we'll see. We'll see how things transpire over time. Truth is undefeated. Truth will always catch up, no matter how long it takes. So we will see. But I think the lessons are undefeated too. The lessons are, let's be careful with this. There's a place in your life right now, where you feel invincible. And I think that's what Patricia was speaking to as well, where you feel invincible. You feel like nothing can touch you. Yeah. But
it will all come crashing down one day.
Yeah, maybe it's a blind spot that you can't see.
Yeah.
I just
ask Emefiele how far.
Is that waiting?
Ask Emefiele how far.
Emefiele, right? The CBN governor. Yeah. So it all catches up, everything ends, so let's all move with a lot of humility.
Yep.
She said, let's count now. Yes, MOP, he passed there now. I'm not disputing the fact that he passed there. He don't pass, so. But I don't know, actually. I can't say that. I'm not even allowed to say that he's passed there, because there's enough crazy people that will say he passed there and never went there. Like, doesn't even know, like, who is this? There's enough crazy people in the world, But, yeah, there's enough there, And he also has a pattern of this in the past. So, there's only so much of that can come at you from a person who's just trying to hurt you, just want to hurt your reputation, right? Yeah. So, but it's still officially allegations. That's all we can call it, But let me give you ladies the last word. Chinye says something happened. Something definitely happened. Emefiele was arrested, wasn't he? Wasn't he arrested? Emefiele was arrested, right?
Yep.
It was arrested. It was dismissed from his job. It's a lot. It's another story entirely. Give me your last word, Jerry. Let's round up the show.
That's what happens when you're at the top. Yeah. For me, what I'm just gonna say, people should not get carried away. Things happen in life. You might go to bed, lie on top of the wall, and you might wake up and find yourself at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Just like Auntie Yabo said, have people in your circle that can check you. Have people in your circle that can pull the call and tell you, hey, slow down, come back, say nothing. That's very important. I can tell you, I have those in my group, and I'm very grateful for them. Check what you say to people, honestly speaking. If somebody trusts you with some information, it doesn't give you like the leverage, right? Because you're having issues tomorrow, you think you can go outside and start running your mouth about it. That doesn't speak all about you. That doesn't show class. That shows that you're ghetto, like in cats. Yeah. And also, what I'm gonna say is, like, if you're married and you have friends, I'm not giving room for cheating, but if you have friends or people that you hang out, mess around with, avoid saying shitty things about your spouse. That's very, very important. I don't care how bad your spouse is, don't do it. Because it's the same person that you come back home to and you leave those people. So those people might just go cook up whatever you did not say and say you said it, just like Anita is doing. And honestly, I don't know if you believe in God, if you don't, whatever, but just pray for the spirit of discernment. So you'll be able to know when people are coming around you and they don't mean good, and you'll be able to cut yourself away from them. Like, you feel that energy. Once you feel that energy, your intuition does not lie. Cut it off. Honestly, that's all I have to say. And if you're married, stay faithful to your partner. If you don't want to stay faithful, you have no business getting married. Just be keeping your Anitas or low shows coming in and out. That's on you. You don't need to stress somebody's child when you know that you cannot be accountable, when you know you're not teachable, when you know you're not ready to unlearn and relearn. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Natu. You're welcome anytime. Of course, as always. All right, let's go to Tima. Let's go to Tima.
Yeah.
For a second, but then it went back out. It sounds very far away. Okay, better.
Yeah, so I was gonna say.
Oh no, still sound muffled. It sound muffled.
Okay, I'll just let it go. I think Nata has said so much of what I was gonna say.
Okay, I heard that slightly. You said Natu has said what you want to say, right?
Yes, most of what I was gonna say, she already said it, but just to add to it, if you can hear me, every action has consequences. So just put that in your mind. And if you don't wanna, if your safety is paramount, but understand that your partner's safety is even more important. If please keep yourself safe and remember of your partner, please. And they don't deserve it, especially if they stay faithful to you.
Nice one. All right, thank you so much, Tima. I think we'll have a show tomorrow, so I look forward to having you guys on tomorrow again. Patricia.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. Yes.
I appreciate each and every one of you. Everybody spoke beautifully, and Congrats to Men of Prestige. You're doing well. You're doing well.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Patricia.
And
Thank
my
you.
last words is that words are very powerful. The power of the tongue is, it can be between life and death. So
That's a fact.
So Anita's and whoever should be careful what they put out there, because whatever you put out can come back to you harder.
Yeah.
And every action has a consequences, whether good or bad. And every seed sown shall grow into whatever the seed was. To whatever characteristics the seed was, will grow and blossom to either something good or something bad. And always remember that everybody came to this earth through birth and will leave this earth through death. And for me to say that, it's to say that everybody is not better than anybody. Just because you have power and success and fame does not mean that you're better than the next person, and does not mean that you should abuse that power. Because at the end of the day, we all go back to our Creator, if you believe in God or not. We all go back. And nobody is saying that is right, is saying that we should condemn this person or this person or this person, but it's very good to like Natu said, have somebody to check you when you're doing wrong. Don't have yes men around you. Have people that can correct you, can check you, because those are people that care about you and love you. And know that whatever you have going up, you can have going down, and whatever successes you have can turn into failures anytime. So always be humble and know that anything good that you have can be taken away from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patricia. I appreciate you. Thank you. We'll talk soon. All right, so let's do this. Let's round up. A couple of things I just want to say really quickly. Thank you, ladies. That was some good words there. I think it's pretty simple, but it's not easy. It's easier said than done. It's simple, but easier said than done. Those are two different things. I think a Davido definitely needs to have an accountability structure around himself to protect the bag, not to be holy. I don't really care about your morals personally. I don't know what you have subscribed to together with Chioma. I do think that even Chioma, even if she has subscribed to this type of lifestyle, she can still switch on you, because if enough monitoring spirits are making her talking about this, she can flip. Okay, because feelings are nobody's mate. She might be like, you're embarrassing me. And when people feel embarrassed, they will embarrass you too. They will multiply it, send it right back at you. So you can't count on, but she agreed to this, or you can't count on that either. You know, you need to move in a certain way, like a king. Somebody called you a king, move like a king. You know, respect yourself. You know, it's 2023 and it's no longer 5,000 years ago when that other David was busy committing atrocity and it was the beloved, right? Yeah, there's a lot of David in jail. There's a lot of David paying child support unnecessarily, okay? Because they can't keep their home together. There's a lot of David with STDs, distributing STDs around the streets. There's a lot of David that mess around and their whole empire has crumbled. A lot of them. After the other David that everybody's referencing. So you can't afford it. When you're at the top of the world, keep this at the back of your mind, that when you're at the top of the world, it's easier to fall, right, than to go further up. Okay, it's called the top of the world for a reason. Okay, it's probably lonely up there. You probably can't connect to everything we're talking about within the regular, atmosphere of human experience. But you need to be careful. You know, when you're top of the world, that's precisely when you need to even be more careful. Let me repeat that, because I know I rushed that a little bit. When you are top of the world, all right, precisely that's when you need to be more careful. Okay, when you hit rock bottom, you don't even need our advice anymore, because you already hit rock bottom. You know it. You're ready to change. What we're saying with regards to rock bottom is you can choose that this is rock bottom. You see your pattern like this is going to end badly, and you can stop right now and say, I choose this to be rock bottom. Wherever that is, it's easier said than done. It's going to be a difficult thing because addiction, habits are terrible. They're very hard to change. Okay, when you have bad habits, it's just hard to change it. It takes boot camps, it takes coaching, it takes consistency, obviously commitment and consistency to change those bad behavior. And it's easier to stay doing, to stay participating in bad behavior. Okay, so essentially it's easier to wait until you destroy everything first, right? Potentially including your own life. Like, don't wait for that. You could just look at your patterns, see the direction, the trend. Is this trending in a bad direction? Course correct, right? Just change it. Like, get and don't count on your own. Don't count on your own righteousness. Don't count on your own quote unquote self-control. All right, self-control, boundaries. What do you call them? Intentionality, all that stuff without proper structure and support system around yourself, they will end up in the poto. You need systems, you need structure, you need partners, accountability partner, things, systems outside of self. Your righteousness is not good enough. I'm sorry. Okay, you're human like the rest of us. If you don't think you're human like the rest of us, you think you're perfect, that's your weakness. Your weakness, the devil's going to come from you exactly from that angle. Okay, you need other persons, other systems in place to protect you against yourself. You tend to be your own worst enemy in this space of pride. Okay, right? If you tend to use, if you guys is in your vocabulary, okay, yes, those are shots fired. If you guys, if that's in your vocabulary, there are chances you're speaking from a place of pride, and you will collect. Okay, there's a chance that you don't know what you're talking about, but there's a massive blind spot behind your head, and you're going to create that more of the disrespect you have for yourself. Okay, you need to understand that this world, no one gets away with anything. Ultimately, there's consequences for every action, and like Patricia said, and the ladies, it's both positive and negative. Okay, and oftentimes you forget that if you do well for yourself, you also get to take credit for that, right? Gentlemen, if you do right by your family and keep it together, humble yourself, selfless, but ultimately it's a long-term focused selfishness, but it feels like selflessness because you can see that far. It's ultimately for your own good, right? If you can see that far, then you will also get to take the credit, and if you don't see that far, you also get to take the credit. It's consequences. Okay, all right, so that's all I have today. We did okay, it's okay, I took yesterday off. We did almost 4 hours. All right, hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. Happy new month to you. I wish you all kind of nice things this month. Okay, we're in the second half of 2023, just in case you don't know. Go to loveandprestige.com after this. Sign up for the free for the book. You get the book for free. You also get free access to the 30 days boot camp. Start going through the boot camp. I'll tell you what you need to look out for. Look out for falling apart a few days in, and then you get tired, and then you have to pick up your pieces again and start going again. Yeah, that's the bad habits showing up there. You need to commit, be consistent. If you mess things up, rewind, start all over again, start a new 30 days all over again, and start going through it again. That's how you do a boot camp. Okay, all right, and look out for some more cool stuff that we have coming up, that we have up our sleeves here. Okay, some good stuff. All right, and thank you so much. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.